Okay, hang on, wait. Hello. I did unmute that like 2 seconds too early, but it's fine. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's afternoon, but good morning nonetheless. Because I did just wake up.
We need to AFK in the main base so the potatoes can grow.
Do we? Do we need to do that?
Yeah, because I stole all the potatoes and they haven't grown because I haven't been here.
Oh. Okay, I guess I should log in. That's probably going to be helpful. But yes, hello everybody. Minecraft. That's a video game that we play. It's Saturday, and last week I promised that we were going to look after my son today, because apparently all that I'd done for him was not good enough. Saving him from hell was not good enough. Where was I? Okay, let me log in. Let's get started. I also have like I have to sort of finish like just after 3 hours at max today, so we'll do as much as we can during that time. Also, is hear me loud enough? Probably. Can you say something, please? Hear me?
Hello. Oh, I'm being killed. Hold on.
Yeah, let me turn hear me up. He's in a different hell now? No, he is not. It's the game. Okay, I hope the audio is fine. Oh, why did I log off here? I don't remember. Anyway, the point is, we are going to look after my sweet boy Albie today, and depending on how long that takes, we may also adopt a second son to keep him company. That's usually how adoption works. You just kind of get a second one. Okay, I hope he's not too close to the door. No, he's fine. Here he is, my sweet baby boy, Albie. Yes, hello. You're so cute. Yeah, I know. Alright, so this wasn't covered before, but it's not anymore. I put a second layer of doors to make sure, just in case. What sort of mob? Maybe we'll get another piglin, maybe we won't. It'll probably be more convenient to get another piglin. Because then I want to adapt my setup for a different creature. A ghast. That might be a little bit difficult.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll do this first. So I built the dome last night because I figured that would not be very fun to watch, and it was very not fun to do. Building a dome out of glass is just really not a very pleasant experience for anyone. But we do have a dome prepared. It's a little bit too small, but maybe we'll make a second section over there. It's just underneath my like bedroom tower. So we'll be using this ghast. Does everyone want a ghast? Do I have to try and get a ghast into the overworld? I'm not even sure that's possible. It is possible, but I'm not even sure if it's possible for me.
I will help you. Just after I've AFK'd enough that these potatoes grow.
Okay. Looks good? It looks alright, I think. This probably looks terrible without the connected textures on. But, you know what? It's good enough for me, and that's alright. you only have to see it on my stream, unless you go watch other people's streams, so just simply don't watch anyone else if they come to this place. But it is a dome, and it's, you know what, it's good enough for now, but I wanted to get people's opinions on what I should do in the dome, because we're definitely going to build like a little like play area, but I wanted to know if we should do like a nether theme, or we should do like a overworld theme. Because obviously our beloved boy is from the nether. But does that mean he would like to be in a nether themed place? Or if he would like to be in a overworld themed place?
Why not both?
That may be difficult to balance those aesthetics together.
Put a portal-esque frame in the middle.
As part of the park. There's a portal there.
Then he can just move in between the two.
Oh, actually, that's a cute idea. What if I did like a second dome over there, and there was like a portal like doorway in between them? Actually, that's kind of a cool idea. Actually, I'd have to build a second dome.
A small sacrifice.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of like that idea. Well, okay, so on one of these sides, maybe actually this side, because that side goes to the village, and it's kind of like there's a mainly because that's a hill there, and it would be kind of difficult to build on it. But if we go this way, we could build like a portal framed like doorway, and that side could be like completely nether themed, and this side could be like overworld themed. That's kind of a good idea, actually. That does mean we have to build a second dome. Alright, do I have some wood on me? I do. I got a load of stuff that I thought I might need ahead of time. Let's get some chests going. Well, let's get a chest going apparently, but that's good enough. I'll just put all this stuff in because I did some like building on my like tester world to see what sort of things I could build. It is a good idea. That's a very solid idea. Okay, we're gonna need more dark oak. I put all my dark oak away. I'm kind of running out of dark oak as well. This is all for you, my boy, my beloved boy. Please do not come through this door.
I got bored waiting for the potatoes, so I got some melons instead.
Okay. You're very
I'm
quiet.
headed over.
Can I turn you up any?
That might be me actually. Hold on.
No, you're at full, yeah.
Is this better?
Oh yes, that's much better.
Sorry, I can't gauge how loud my interface is turned on to. It's a little bit awkward.
Wait, where am I? There.
Are you at the fort?
Yes.
Okay. I'm heading over.
I'm still so happy with this pond. Every time I come past here, I'm like, I want to look at that pond again. It looks great. I should put that on stream. Oh well. He's enjoying the flowers. He's absorbing the scents. Trying to figure out if he's allergic to them or not. I don't know if zombies can get hay fever. That's something we'll have to discover. Now where is all my dark oak? There's some dark oak.
Where do I have to head? From portal room.
What, in my fort?
Yeah. In the fort.
Hang on, let me grab this glass and I'll just come pick you up. I think I used up all my regular glass. I can't remember where I put it if I didn't. Yeah, it looks like I used up all my regular glass. That's the next question, where's all my sand?
There was a trader down.
Oh yeah, there's traders everywhere. There's like a million of them.
I don't know if he's still there, but he had blue ice, and I'm like, wasn't somebody looking for blue ice?
Everyone's looking for blue ice all the time. It's very useful.
Well, he had it, but it was like 6 emeralds a block.
Hello.
Hello.
Did we leave any sand downstairs in the bunker?
I don't think we did. I think we literally used it all.
Fantastic.
On, concrete. Why do we have to do a desert trip?
No, I'll show you why. Please do not let my son out of the room. Okay. We may have to do a desert trip because this is what the dome looks like.
Oh, Pog. This looks awful with non-connected textures.
Yeah, I thought it might. But you know what? We only see it with connected textures, so that is fine. That is fine for me.
Exposes you by streaming in here.
But I figure if we open like this little side up, we can do like a secondary dome there. When did you turn almost all of it to panes? I had the panes from like ages ago when I was first building the fort. So that's why they're there. But I just don't have any use for them because I can't build this thing with panes, I don't think, so. Suffering. Eternal. And torturous. I think, wait, do I have any? I feel like I had some sand. Oh yeah, I've got 46 sand, which I don't think is going to be enough for both the play area and the dome.
Da dome.
The dome. So maybe we should go on maybe our first order of business should be going to the desert and getting a bunch of sand.
Wait, do you need glass?
Yeah.
I have some glass, I think.
Oh, that would
I'm
be
sure I took
cool.
a lot out of those furnaces so I could smelt stone. I can go and look for you if you want.
That would be good, so we don't have to go to the desert and stuff. And I'll start building out the second shape of the dome. Or we could just do this bit first and then build the second dome. I could do it again off stream, or you could build it later, I don't know. Yeah,
let me
that's
go and check my glass stonks.
Yeah, maybe, you know what, I will build this area first. So I looked at some like other people's designs for like playground type things. That's kind of what I want to do here, I think. Should I build like a raised bed or should I set it into the ground? It's probably safer if I set it into the ground. This will be the overworld one, and then you can like travel to the nether by going through the portal, the portal here, you know? I feel like that's sort of a smooth.
And I would like to trade with him, but it will take too long.
Let's start digging out, eh? We're in no rush.
I thought you said you only had 3 hours.
Well, that is true, but we can always do it in a different session, so.
Bum, 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 bum. No, it takes so long to get here. Why did I build my house so far away?
It's in a good place. It's in a good locale. It is also just very far away from everything else. Is that the correct squareness? It is. I would say that it's a good square. I hope I have enough diorite for these edges. Wait, maybe I should actually do like a... I'm having thoughts. What if I do like a raised edge, but it's still set into the ground? Maybe that's better. I'm trying to make this as like safe as possible. I don't want my son to like accidentally jump off something and die. That would be a bummer. So, I'm also out of diorite. Maybe I have some more in a different chest, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is a bit better then. But we'll have like a little like entryway there, and this will be like the park area. I have to check every time. He can't die from a one block fall. I know, but I'm nervous. Do I have any more diorite? I doubt it. Oh, I do actually. Great. Great. I'll make some more as well. I'll just make a bunch. Don't think I need that much, but... Hang on. Maybe I'll make like an outside entryway so I can run back and forth between...
I have almost 3 stacks of glass. No sand though.
Incredible. Sand is fine. We have sand, I think. Or enough sand. There we go. But this can be open for now, and we can use that to access the thing from the outside. If he dies, it's fine if he dies, it just proves the bad parenting. No, I'm trying my best. Okay, there we go, that's the entrance. Also, it kind of looks more like a real park this way anyway, so... Because you know parks they have like raised edges or like a little fence around it. Let's do that. If I do stairs, maybe that would look a bit nicer on the sides. What's up, hey Captain Jockey? How you doing? How is it going? Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, let's do that. Is there going to be a sandpit? Of course there's going to be a sandpit. What do you take me for? A coward? You good? Hell yeah. I am not too bad myself. I woke up, took a shower, and then immediately started streaming. So I'm pretty fresh. I'm pretty freshly awoken. Should I show you like the build I did on the test world actually, so you can see what I'm trying to do? The test world takes like a million years to load up, and like it immediately lags. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done to this test world to make it so broken. But look, this little like test thing I made. We're gonna struggle for space. I think is the problem. But this is sort of what I built and what I'm basing my design off, right? So we got a little seesaw, we got a little sand pit, and we got a little like climbing room. I forget what these are called. And like a swing set. But I don't know if we can fit all of this on the space we have. We'll see. Take you for a bad father? No. Please, I'm trying my best. See, look, this is what I mean. Why does this take so long? It's ridiculous. There's nothing on this world that should cause it to lag so much, but every time I go in, it's just incredibly laggy. There we go. Okay, so the problem I think we're gonna have is that we don't really have that much space here. I was thinking the circle was gonna be bigger, but it really wasn't, so... But the sandpit's definitely a must, so let's get that in first. I'll just put it right on the edge rather than to the side, because that'll be a bit better, I think. Let's fill in these corners a bit. There we go. There we go. Alright.
Why is my ping dead again? Hello? Why is it literally 1? What happened?
Oh yeah, wow. Hear Me is struggling. Wait, I should get slabs for this. Do a slabbed edge.
Well, I'm gonna wait, because I'm not walking into the little pig boy's room.
Yeah.
If I'm just gonna get shot back 100 blocks again.
Sandpit important. Sandpit very important. I actually used to hate sandpits, because I don't like the texture of sand. There we go, that's alright. It's not too bad. If we had more room, I'd put it like further out so it was like fully, you know. Enclosed, but we don't have that much room, so we'll work with what we got. I just don't want to have to rebuild the dome, you know? Also, hear me, if you don't want to like go through the lad's room, then if you go up through the farm and like behind the sheep pit, there's like an outside access right now.
Bold of you to assume I remember where the farm is.
Fair enough. Shall I come collect you again? I'll just lead you around the outside bit, because it's quicker to access the storage room this way as well. What you building? We are building a little outside area for my son. Hello, Yumi.
Hello.
But because I was accused, I was lambasted by the chat last session for not having enough room for my little son to run around and enjoy his life. So we're gonna build a little park. We're gonna build a little play area, and then Hear Me had a good idea to like add another dome. Well, I had the idea to add another dome, but Hear Me had a good idea to add like another section to the dome as well.
Yes,
oh, perfect. Incredible. Thank you, Hear Me. I think this should be enough. That's about how much I had before, so we will build the dome another time, I think.
What is the plan?
So basically I'm just gonna build like a little like play area here. And then I guess we'll do this is actually taking less time than I thought it was gonna. But then we can like build the nether part as well. And the main problem is we're gonna have to go get nether stuff, which I think is gonna be annoying. Because I had some shroom lights already in my chest, so I used those, but that's kind of all the nether stuff I have, I think.
Maybe just like only get the nether stuff that like, because zombified piglins only spawn in certain places, right? They only spawn in the fortresses, so maybe just like.
But we could make like a fun little like tree thing as well, couldn't we? It shouldn't be just like a little room with nether floor, should it? We'll put like a tree in there or something as well.
Well, luckily we know a portal that's right in the middle of one of those mushroom forests.
Do we?
Yeah, mine.
Oh right, that's true. Convenient.
You can get the mushrooms from there too.
If we go to the nether, we'll bring back a second sun. But we'll build the shape of the... We'll probably do that in a minute.
Can we get a with the skeleton? Can we get one of those little lads? Little with the skeleton.
Oh. Do they have baby weather skeletons? Is that a thing?
No.
I was gonna say.
I just like them.
Just a regular wither skeleton, like a regular full 3-block tall wither skeleton.
They're scary, but I like them.
Who will attack me in my house? I mean, I think you're the skeleton guy. You have the most skeletons out of everyone.
I have a home that I'm building for them, kind of. I don't.
No, I think possibly we'll bring back another piglin so that at least Albie can have a companion who is similar to him. Okay, let's build this like climbing frame swing situation. That's dark oak, I don't need that spruce. I already have my spruce.
So, what would you like me to do?
Good question. I feel like this might be a difficult 2-person job. I mean, you can start building out the second like dome if you like.
I'm not sure I can. I don't really know how to build domes. I also don't have silk touch, so.
You could just build the circle bit first if you like, because that's pretty easy.
Is it?
Well.
Is it easy?
Maybe not.
Did you not watch my stream last night?
I saw bits of it.
Oh, it's not easy.
Well, it's up to you. I don't know what else like I can offer you to help with though.
Well, I can go and collect nether stuff for you if you want. If you tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I don't know where there's one of those blue forests, so I don't think I can do that.
Well, I mean, we'll probably need the floor stuff. What is it called? The like,
Oh, look at him! Oh,
what?
He's left.
What?
There's a zombie right outside.
He's on the roof.
He looked right at me.
Hey, Nikiak, how you doing? I don't really know what we need. Maybe we'll stick to like the red stuff, because we can get that easier, right?
I can bring the blue mushrooms. They'll be in that forest somewhere.
Yeah. Wait, I have more diorite. I might expand this like area a little bit more. We can go like another. Maybe another 2 blocks out. I think I just need a bit more room. The shield looks cool, thank you. I like it. I've got some more of those like flag banner things with my shield design on. I had to put them around somewhere.
I always forget what armor I'm wearing until I see myself and I'm like, wait.
Styling. Oh, I need to get dead.
What is that thing?
What thing?
It's like a cryptid outside your house.
What?
I
Where?
can't quite. Like if you stand here and jump and look under that. Oh, it's a horse. I couldn't see his head, so I was like trying to gauge what the hell it was.
Yes, I cryptid outside my house.
It looked like the rake. Oh, the zombies in your fields.
Oh, that's fine. He can harvest. Expand the sandpit. I'm doing that as we speak. Sandpit is expanding.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, la, he coming.
You've enraged him. You can actually put an edge on the sandpit now. That's wonderful.
Look.
I have a shovel. I don't know what I'm doing. What? What am I looking at? Oh. Oh, you've killed him. He is dead.
You meat.
There we go. Sandpit. Larged. Sandpit increase. Alright, now we can actually make this a reasonable size.
Don't mind me, I'm just watching.
Okay. Is that correct? No, this needs to be one more block over, I think. I think this should be a good size. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright, let's put some fences in. I hope I don't have fences. Wait, this side. So we'll do the swing set first, because that's easier.
You know, if this was bigger, what I would have suggested was like, you know, a big slide.
Yeah.
Shame that.
I mean, I can try and fit a slide on the edge of the like climbing thing. I'm not sure how I'd build a slide in Minecraft though. Whoops, I completely missed both of those.
Yeah, that's why I said like if it was bigger, you could have like created the illusion with slabs.
Oh yeah, but it would have to be like big for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like really big.
Should we build an amusement park?
I kind of want to build an amusement park. I've also just realized
We
this is
should-
not the correct shape. It needs to be 2 rather than.
Are you gonna do monkey bars? Is that what you're doing?
No, this is gonna be like a little swing.
Oh. I thought you were gonna do monkey bars like all the way across the top.
No, you'll see how it looks when it's constructed. I don't have to explain it. That's why I grabbed a bunch of like chains and stuff as well. Whoops, that's not correct. It's a lot easier to build in creative when I was doing it on the tester world. There's also phantoms above us. Hello, phantoms. Right, okay, now I need chains and slabs or trapdoors. We'll go with slabs. I think slabs. Whoops, that's not a slab. This is a slab. Like that. Okay, hang on. We'll just wait. If I do that, it's gonna break the whole thing. Ugh, this is so annoying. I'll do it like this. There we go, a little swing.
Big ass swing for a big ass boy.
He's a growing lad, you know. You gotta give him a space to swing. I always find the problem with because I've got kind of wide hips, right? So whenever I start on a swing, the chains will like too close to my hips.
Did you ever get stuck in the swing and then have to have the fireman come and get you out?
No, I didn't.
So what's this thing gonna be?
This is gonna be like a little, you know, those little like little houses they have in parks.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna
I
build
do
one
know
of
what you mean.
those. Yeah.
There'd always be that one dickhead kid who'd be like, I'm in charge and nobody can come in.
Yes, exactly. Now, I've got a good question for you here. Did you at your local park or area have a rock that was nicknamed Monkey Rock or some variation of that? Because
No, but we had an open sewer.
incredible. Why?
I know, right? I don't know. But it was open and you very much could fall down it.
That's incredible. That's funny because every single person I spoke to now, except you, has had a local rock nicknamed the Monkey Rock. Or some variation of.
No, I don't remember anything like that.
Interesting. We did.
There is not a rock in the local park.
It was like a big like rock you could like climb on. A sewer, yeah. I mean, this is England, you know. It makes sense.
I mean, don't worry, they blocked it off now. Now that everything in the park is broken and nobody can use it. I do remember. Oh, I'm about to admit to a crime on stream. I do remember when I used to hang out with my cousin and our friend who was his neighbor, and they, for some reason, were like, "Oh my god, what if we put rubbish in the wall of this big sewer and then we set it on fire?" And they did. That's it.
How did that go?
Well, it was plastic, so it was probably very dangerous to be around, but it did die out pretty fast. This is also when we were 11 and they would also smoke. So.
Yep, sounds like England. Actually, I'll put this on the side. I can't remember how I built this before.
You meet in the house.
What the hell? What the hell, indeed. Okay, so when I went to America, right? I was helping my mum walk her dog, right? So we went to like a little park during that time, because she lives kind of near one. And I'll tell you this: American parks and British parks are extremely different in terms of vibe. American parks are kind of like alright. They're like very wooden, but they're like, you know, they're like livable. You can go in them without, you know, dangerous things happening to you.
The chat reaction to the sewer and me just telling the story, that is so funny. Why y'all so shocked? Y'all never seen an open sewer before?
I should probably push this
Just
one
next to a park? Y'all never seen that?
I might push this one step back, so it's gonna be too far forward.
Shrinebird.
Hear me.
What if we went to the sewer? What if we kissed in the sewer?
What if we kissed in the park sewer and we were both boys? Blushing face emoji. Oh yeah, American parks, sorry, as I was saying, they're kind of like, they're very wooden and like splintery, but they're parks, you know, they're functional. You could happily send your child to go play in them. British parks, very metal, very ominous. That's the only way I can describe them.
Always next to a main road. Can't forget that.
Yeah. And always full of teenagers.
And there's always at least one piece of graffiti on something that just says penis. Even though that's not very good graffiti.
Well, we never said they were smart. Can't say you have ever seen an open sewer at a park. To be fair, neither have I, but I'm also not surprised. I might do the staircase sideways, so it's a little bit more blendy.
Let me up.
Let me in.
I'm the king of the castle. And you're the dirty rascal. Shit, I haven't heard that in years.
Oh my god.
Throwback.
Classic banger.
That just reminded me of, like, you know, like, what do they call it? Like, is it foundation stage?
Yeah.
Like, when you're very young. Because we had, like, a castle thing that we had in that classroom. And it just reminded me of that. And it also reminded me of the time when we had, like, you know, like, those, like, pretend kitchens that are made out of wood. And some lad in my class slammed the door so hard on my thumb that I lost my thumbnail.
Oh my god.
Das England for you. True.
That is. Now this doesn't look very good, but it is a bit safer than otherwise. Okay, let's just fill out the sides a bit more. This looked so alright when I built it in the test world, and now it just kind of looks messy, but...
Why didn't
know
you
what?
like, instead of using all of the same color, just like, for like these bars, you could have made them colorful bars by using different fences.
I could have, hear me, I could have.
So why didn't you?
Because I don't have that many things in my possession.
Well then, go and get them. Good things come to those who go out and do shit.
Entirely?
Which is not me.
Probably.
Oh my god, you have potatoes.
I do.
I might steal them.
Go ahead. I don't really use that farm very much, so...
I will steal them and replace them, obviously. I'm not like a thief.
Okay. We just had kids falling off climbing frames and impaling themselves on sticks. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, let's... Put the roof on this, I suppose, and then we can figure out what else I can do with it later. It looks very bad, actually, now that I look at it, but you know what? It's fine.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Okay,
I'm not a very good
Jolly.
builder. It looked so much better in the test world. It's got like a little underneath bit though, and that's fun. Oh, these are slabs. I cannot get up it. Hell on earth. There we go. Alright. Roof time. To the point an ambulance turned up to check on a kid didn't have brain damage? Woof.
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 Woof. Oh my gosh, I've done this
He
horribly.
me on the swing. It me.
See me on the swing.
Wee. Wee. Oh, I've had too much caffeine for this early in the day.
I think I've made this too tall. I think that's the problem here. I might take it down a level. You don't happen to have shears on you, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
I do not.
Sad, sad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it down a level. It's too tall.
No. I have acquired the purple wool.
Congratulations. You are now eternally in my
Acquired.
debt.
No, I don't think I am. I'm just gonna steal it all and leave.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad for me. Okay, so the wool will go here this time. And hopefully this will look a bit more normal. Yeah, you can call me Shrine. That's one of my names. Lemon? Okay, hear me. Whatever you say.
Shut up, bitch, I'm whooping like the Enderman.
Doesn't sound like it very much, but go ahead. It kind of sounds like you're doing this like a little impression of those like little lizards that go plum, you know?
I don't know what kind of lizard does that. You mean Yoshi?
Yeah. But you know what? Have you not seen that video?
Yeah, I have seen that
Yeah.
video, but that's Yoshi.
I know it's Yoshi, but it's the lizards also. Oops.
Oh, I actually, now we've talked about Yoshi, I need to talk about my my headcanon, or like my theory,
Okay.
that Yoshi is trans.
Okay.
Because in all Nintendo media, they call him he, him, right?
Uh-huh.
But he lays eggs.
Interesting theory. I could go into biology. There are some male lizards that lay eggs, but you know what? I like the idea of him being trans better. This unfortunately does imply Emperor exists in the Mario universe, but you know what? We have to deal with these things in life. One of my
I
names?
mean,
Yeah, one of my names. I have many.
theoretically, that exists in real life as well.
Yes, I guess so. That is not incorrect, I suppose. That's not ominous. I just have a lot of names.
Shrinebird.
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 Me when I shine. So bright.
Like diamonds in the sky.
Can we pretend they're airplanes?
In the night sky.
I like shooting stars.
Oh shit, no, that's a phantom.
It's fine, we're in a glass dome.
What if we trapped a phantom and had it as a pet?
That would feel a bit weird. For me.
Call it airplane in the night sky. Do you think you can trap phantoms in boats if they swoop down and you put them on a boat?
I'm not sure.
Experiment time?
If you want. I think there's a boat in that chest over there. There we go, the roof is on.
Houseception.
In a house, in a house. House.
House in a house. No, sticky keys.
Turn off your sticky keys activator.
I don't know how.
Wait, it needs to be like... Oh, I need to do like a lower step as well, or it'll look strange. Oh, I'm out of purple wool. This is very sad. You've seen people put them in boats? Confirmed, phantoms are boatable. I also need to get more wool. Which means I need to get shears, which means I need to go to the other place. Get your first prescription glasses because I must get fogging up. Well, here's a fun trick. These glasses don't have lenses in. I am supposed to wear prescription glasses. I have astigmatism, which I found out recently is what I have. I didn't realize that was what I had, but apparently it is. But I don't like wearing prescription glasses. I don't like wearing glasses because I have a bridge piercing, right, and they get in the way. These glasses aren't bad because they sit a little lower down, but these ones just straight up don't have anything in them. So
Harry Potter looking ass.
kinda a little bit, yeah. Round glasses don't suit me, but I think I just like them, so you know. I do have purple dye. Oh, I'm so prepared. I'm so cool and prepared.
Why would you wear fake glasses if you need glasses for real, for real?
I don't know, hear me. I could just wear glasses. The problem is that the prescription glasses I have are like, the prescription's kind of out of date.
Well then just update it then.
I don't want to go to the top.
Just open the new installer, King. Update that shit.
The drivers are out of date.
Wacom every single day be like.
True. Minus 0.75 and minus 0.5. I don't even actually know what my prescription is. I haven't even looked at it in ages. I can't even find. I think I could find the paper anymore. Oh, I forgot that had a thing on it. They are lensless, yeah. If I wore them with lenses, they would just fog up, is the problem, so...
I have no idea where you went. I've just been running around in circles on this diorite for the last 20 minutes.
I'm getting wool. I'm getting more wool. I'm not sure that's enough, but we'll wait for the things to come back. The sheep, that's what they're called.
Oh, you here?
Hello.
There's wool there.
Is there? I cannot reach it. Oh, they've grown back already. Hang on, let me go put this wool in, and then I'll get the rest of the wool.
It's because they are eating.
Much
You
much.
know how biology works. When you eat, your hair grows back immediately.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Actually, that's enough wool.
there's a skeleton in the farm.
Uh-oh. Whatever will we do? Still have -6, which is terrible. Yeah, I know some people with like really, really bad vision. Like, my dad has pretty bad vision. He wears like contacts usually, though. I can't wear contacts. I think I've told this on stream before. It's kind of gross though, but like, when I was younger, I used to do like cosplay and stuff, and I used to go to cons. And one time I wore contacts for a cosplay, and I put them in like at the start of the day because like we woke up at like midnight because we had to go down to London because it was London Comic Con, and I put them in like when I woke up because I had to do it at home. Well, I was at my friend's house, but I had to do it there because I didn't think I could do it on the train because I never worn contacts like actively before. I'd like take them in and out, but I never really worn them actively. So I put them at the start of the day, and like by the end of the day when we were going home, I still hadn't taken them out, and it had been like a full like. But by the time I got back to my own house, it was like past midnight, right? So I'd been wearing them for over 24 hours. So you can imagine the struggle I had getting them out. My mum had to like pin me down to the bed and like take them out for me because I couldn't get them out. It was very distressing. So ever since then I haven't been able to wear contacts. So that's why I don't wear them. Also, never wear your contacts for that long. It's a really bad idea. It's really bad for your eyes. I'm lucky that I didn't have any permanent damage from that. Yeah, let's put some lanterns in here. Yeah, it was not very good. It was bad of me to do that. There we go.
I mean, I would say, yeah, it is Shrine, but I don't actually know anything about contacts because I'm not blind.
My eyesight isn't even that bad. I just wore them for cosplay. My eyesight's actually gotten worse over the years, to be fair.
Why would contacts damage your eyes? That seems counterintuitive.
They get stuck in there, and then they like dry onto your eyeball. And then when you have to take them out, it like scrapes off your eyeball, I think. I didn't really know the specifics, but it's just very bad for you. It's just really not a good thing to do to your eyes. It said you wear lensless glasses? Yeah. As I said, I have like actual glasses to wear, but I just don't like them. I don't like wearing them. Especially with the mask, because they fog up, obviously, so...
Glasses suit you though.
Yeah, people have said that. I agree. I don't disagree with that, but I just don't like wearing them, you know?
You're gonna put one under there?
Yeah, I've run out of lanterns. Is my problem.
Do you want to put a torch for now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I guess we both put one down. Oh well.
Your mate's contact lenses moved around her eye and it's split in her eye. Oh god, yeah. But, whenever I hear about like bad things happening with contact lenses, they're so much worse than bad things happening with glasses, right? Because well, obviously I used to wear glasses, but in like college and stuff. But I used to play volleyball, and I've had like a volleyball hit me in the face while I'm wearing glasses, and that's not fun. But like even then, because like glass lenses aren't like glass, well they usually aren't. Mine were like a plasticky sort of material. I don't think that is plastic. I'm not even sure what it is, but if they break, they don't like damage your eye unless they get the metal part in your eye somehow. Anyway, I think this is finished. Choosing glasses is a very tough decision. Yeah. You gotta find the ones that like suit your face. I know round glasses don't really suit my face shape. Like the square ones with like the round edges suit my face shape, but I like round ones, so that's why I wear them. Yeah, glasses, like the glasses bit aren't actually made of glass, I'm pretty sure. Unless you get like weird, like old-fashioned ones, but I think they're made of like a sort of semi-plastic material. I'm not even sure what it is really. Unless it is just glass, but it's just like weird glass.
It's like, isn't it like reinforced glass, toughened glass, whatever it's called?
Possibly, yeah. I'll go get some more lanterns. I think I have some iron.
The only time I've ever worn glasses is I have like blue light filtering glasses.
Oh yeah, I have those as well.
That I bought because when I was in school, it like got so much to like look at this shitty, horrible screen all the time. It was giving me migraines, so I was like, you know what? I will buy glasses, and they look awful on me. So I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to wear glasses.
I'll just make all these.
I wear sunglasses though. I have the pink ones.
My eyes are really sensitive to light. Which is probably why people notice me all the time, like changing my screen brightness and stuff, because I struggle to see in the dark and stuff. My eyes are really sensitive to light. So whenever I got new glasses, I got ones with like a special like thing on it to protect your eyes from light, which is normally designed for people who have like albinism and stuff, or like have really like light blue colored eyes. Because like if your eyes are like really light colored, then they're obviously really more sensitive to light. But I've got like hazel eyes, right? They're kind of dark, but I still have the same problem. Oops.
You told me once you get like eye sunburn.
Yeah, basically, that's functionally what it is. Replace these torches with lanterns.
And you told me that, and then I was like, "Oh, so you get sunburned eyes, but you left the house without your glasses?" And you were like,
It's not that bad.
Maybe I did.
It's not like it's it's not like my eyes are gonna like burn or explode, but it's just that my eyes will more likely get damaged in the sun. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to fit the seesaw in here, I suspect, but we do have a climbing frame thingy. I don't actually know what this is called, but you know what I mean. And we have a sand pit, and these are important things.
I feel like you can probably build some other stuff in the nether side.
Yeah, we could put a seesaw on the nether side, yeah.
Like, it doesn't all have to be restricted to the overworld bit.
That's true. We can put other things in there. Maybe I can figure out how to make, you know, those little like animal things that like have springs on the bottom. I wonder if I can make one of those.
Put a spider in a box and put like a fence underneath it.
I feel like that kind of defeats my safety side of the purpose.
The spider is in the box.
Maybe.
What about one of those like, you know, like those it's like a sphere, like half a sphere, and you sit in it, but it'd be at such an angle that when you sit in it, it spins really fast.
I don't know if I can make that in Minecraft, but I do know what you mean.
You can make a zip line. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We should build the dome first and figure out from there what we have space for, I suppose. You can't make them unless you use a chain and wool and buttons for eyes. I feel like I could figure out a way to make one. It would just have to be kind of big and chunky.
Make it like a big silverfish.
That's actually kind of cute. Anyway, we need to build the second like part of this dome now. Oh, I've got my shears. I keep putting my shears away and then having to like do shear things. I went and like chopped some bits off my azalea tree for the bushes.
Creeper?
Oh
man. He's on the dome. Yeah, that's right. Leave.
Okay. We'll just do We'll expand the dome like off this side, I think, because that'll be the easiest way to do it. Because that side is a basically a drop, like a cliff, kinda, and that side is a hill. So neither of those would be fun to go
Ooh,
into.
you could make a slide if it goes down a hill.
A slide to the next area? How would you get back up? I feel like that would be too dangerous. I don't want him to like fall a few blocks and just die.
I don't have many tools, so I don't know how helpful I can be. I can be helpful for a little while.
Spider. I mean, you have a couple of options of what you could do if you wanted, you know? Actually, I'll leave it.
Hello, spider.
Thank you for the follow, Nikki. I appreciate
Ooh, zombie
it.
villager.
It was good to have you here. Hopefully we'll see you again. Zombie villager. We don't need him. We're still gonna need obsidian for the doorway / portal. That is true. Or maybe we can use like a alternative to obsidian. Like a black stone or something. Just for the effect, but not the actual like shape of the portal. Because that doesn't feel very safe. I don't know. Maybe I'm too like anxious. Maybe I should make things a little bit more dangerous.
Is this whole area gonna be demolished?
Pretty much, yeah. I think I remember just straight up how to build this. Hopefully we can. Oh, we're gonna have a problem with the shed being there.
Oh, I was wondering what was wrong, right? Because I've turned all my settings like all the way down, because my graphics card was overheating. So I was like, oh, I have to turn everything down. And now the you know how the trees are usually like partially see-through?
Yeah.
They are not. They are just
Oh, yeah.
solid. They look so bad.
Chunky.
But hey, at least my graphics card isn't overheating anymore.
The sacrifices we make. Neither just leaving him alone in a room. That doesn't sound safe. Well, I think it's pretty safe. I feel like you can use a hoe on these leaves. It really does help, actually. But I'm looking at this shed and I'm thinking we're gonna have a problem here. Because, yeah, there's definitely not enough room.
You can curve it around a bit.
Yeah, we could do like a little corridor, I guess.
Just like a little... And it's like
Yeah.
here. Because then this part comes down. So it could be like a little...
That's true. We'll do a little corridor, I guess.
Oh my god, pink flowers. I'm stealing one.
You can have him, yeah. What if he dies from starvation? He's already dead, is the thing. He's a zombie. I don't think he can die from starvation. Well, that's my
Was he
hover.
dead when he came through? Or,
Yeah,
or
he
was he alive and then died in the overworld?
No, he was dead when he came through. He was pre-dead. He came pre-deaded.
Testing out the corridor, check.
Whoa.
It works.
Functional, yeah. That's not the point. Then what is the point? Okay, we need to go into like a flat section, so... here, let's do it like this. Is this gonna work? And then it's... Wait, hang on. I need to go look at the previous circle so I remember what the shape it is. It's 2, 3, 4. So it's 6.
Can I make a little suggestion?
You can.
Right. Because if it's coming out this way, and you're going to have this little gap here, why not build a fountain?
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, let's build a fountain.
It's like a little secret hidden garden area.
I have a lot of those.
Yeah, but this one will be extra secret because it's who's going to come around here?
I have multiple like inaccessible gardens on like, the inside
Yeah,
parts of my
horses.
house.
just a little fountain.
The child's not
A
being
little shrine, if you will.
Whoa.
Could put like a little like dispenser type thing. You could just put items in. And it's like offering up to the shrine.
Okay. Dark oak. That's why he has lanterns, so he doesn't knock over any torches. Do you want to go? I don't know what to like ask you to do here, me. Wait, I need to dirt as well. You could go like get nether stuff if you like, unless you want me to come with you to do that. I guess we could go get the stuff from the nether, but this needs to be built as well. So.
Oh, do you want this wood, by the way?
I don't really care. I don't really use it for anything. So. I've cut down so many trees in this place. Shrine to shrine. There has been discussions of a shrine, which concerns me.
Are you afraid of the idea of that popping up someday?
Yeah, deeply.
Do you want to explain what the concept was to the lovely people in chat, or would you rather leave it a secret until in case it someday does pop up?
I think that's wrong. You know what? We could leave it a surprise, I think.
All you need to know is it's because of the horrible team of brain cells that is me and then chemist.
I need more dirt. I'm dirtless. Dirtless in Seattle. Nope, stop saying those things.
It's like I come up with some horrendous idea that like nobody should ever do, and then chemist is like, what if I actually did this though?
Unless.
That creeper is just walking about your roof.
Yeah, they do
Oh,
that.
there's two of them. There's one all the way up there.
They're lovers.
And we pretend they're airplanes in the night sky.
Can we pretend that creepers on my roof are like shooting stars?
Hey Shrinebird, do you want to make a Minecraft parody together?
I mean, no spoilers, but we kind of are, in a way.
Are we?
Kind of, if you think about it.
Is this like a my whole life is a joke kind of thing you're trying to say, or are we actually my entire Minecraft existence is a parody?
Who knows? Who knows? I'm realizing I'm gonna have to build up a lot of land here, but that's fine, I suppose.
Oh, are you dirting the dirt?
Well, yeah, it needs to be on the same level, doesn't it?
I can help you dirt the dirt.
I don't think we need to fill the whole thing in, because we're gonna replace the floor with like nether stuff anyway, right? So, but we need to at least get the outside.
Where can I acquire dirt?
If you follow me, and we'll get some dirt together.
Us when we're problematic.
Multiple of these chests have incredible amounts of dirt in them.
Perfect.
So grab as much as you need.
Dirt.
Dort. Oh gosh, I suck at this. There we go.
So we essentially like building up to like this level here.
Yeah, pretty much. Why so much
What's
dirt?
that?
I've done a lot of digging. I basically had to dig out a whole mountain to get this space in here properly.
You dug out a whole mountain and now you're putting it back.
Pretty much, yeah. I've done a lot of terraforming.
What size dome is it? Like, how many blocks? Or should I just like fill it out big and then we can just take off whatever we need to?
Huh? It's what? What?
I'm asking, how much do you want me to extend the dirt plane out?
Oh, it's hello. It's I mean, you
Why
can...
am I getting attacked by your phantoms? I've been sleeping.
We can go to bed if you like.
It just annoys me when I get attacked by them, and it's like, why are you attacking me? I can't even see you. I have been asleep. Stinky. I don't want them to destroy my silly hat. My silly hat is special to me, okay?
Understandable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is kind of an awkward place to build this. I'm regretting my choices, but you know what? I will continue to make them. Tree. Committing so much deforestation today. If you don't want phantoms to destroy your silly hat, sleep. I mean, there's only 2 of us on it. Only one of us needs to sleep, so...
Thing is, I can't sleep here because this is not my place. But I have been sleeping.
You're like a vampire then. You can only sleep. Wait, that's not how vampires work.
It's not that I can't sleep, it's like more that I don't know where there's a bed for me
That's
to
true.
sleep.
There's one in Albie's room.
I think I'm gonna risk going into Albie's room with my 5-star ping. I don't
True.
trust it.
Understandable. There's also one in my bedroom, obviously, but...
I don't know where your
Yeah, I
bedroom
was gonna
is,
say, I don't know if you
King.
know where that is. I'll probably make some pillars under this so it looks like a, you know, actual thing, rather than just a floating slab of island.
Actually, I might turn up my video settings because damn, this tree's so ugly.
Okay.
Fancy graphics, let's go. That's better.
Hog. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, more dirt. The sun is rising upon our build. Okay, I need more dirt. I am dirtless once again.
I will come and get some more because I have 19.
Mm.
And I do not believe that will be enough.
I also think so. Do I have like a wood chest? I need to organize these chests better. I keep saying I'm gonna, but I never do. I'll put my wood in here, I suppose. There, you can go in there as well. I'm so organized. some more actually. The back room was meant to be an actual storage room at one point. I just never sorted it out, so it's just kind of a mess.
I hold my mouse incorrectly and it really hurts my finger. But I can't grow out of the habit.
Start
You know,
forcing yourself to do it different ways.
you know like how it's like pretty much standard that you would put your middle finger on the scroll wheel and then have 2 fingers on the clickers? But I don't do that.
I also don't do that.
But like the thing is I hold it like thumb on the side, ring finger on the other side. But I also grip it really tight and it's actually like deformed my nail bed and it really hurts. If anybody has any tips to not be stupid,
I don't hold it like that. I hold it like this. I just
cool,
move
I
my
can't, I
finger.
can't see that.
But stream can. But I move my like middle finger if I need to use it, but usually I only have my like index finger on the button.
You want to just fill in the whole thing with dirt, just like make a huge dirt mound.
Yeah, I can make it look prettier later, I suppose. From the outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, put some like bricks on the outside or something.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's gonna look pretty
Strange.
pretty shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you know what, we'll get the important bits down and then I'll make it look pretty on the outside once we've got the actual
You know what you
structure.
could do though? Instead of like filling it all in, you could like make a room underneath it.
That is true. That is true.
That kind of heads out onto the lakefront.
Yeah, a little like summer home room.
Could be like the fishing area.
For all the fishing, I definitely do.
So maybe we should stop filling in this floor and maybe think about doing that instead.
5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really
Yes,
filling it in. I'm just sort of making the shape of the room. So, 3.
I am inserting myself onto your build now.
That is fine.
Would you like a piece of bread, King?
I'm alright, thank you. I have food.
I have eaten my way through a stack of melon slices.
Congratulations. You are so Melanie.
Yep, melancholic, that's me.
How have I done this wrong? How have I managed to do this wrong?
Because you're stupid.
Thanks, Yumi. That should be there.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, so that's how I've always held a mouse. I don't know if there's any other way to like hold a mouse. Okay, let me look at where I've gone wrong here. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Huh? Wait, let me go look at the other.
Uh-oh, bestie. Oh no.
What?
He's struggling. Look at him. Little
Yeah,
baby.
I've made a mistake. I see my mistake and it's deeply annoying. Because it's gonna change the whole shape of this thing. Okay, fantastic.
Oh no.
You know what? It's fine. We can work with it. We can fix this.
So basically you need to demolish this whole thing.
Probably, yeah. But I'll redo it quicker this time. Because at least I have the base for it already. Okay, so 4, 1.
So it goes 3 out and then 4 ones. Cool.
Mm-hmm. And then 6 central parts. It's basically 6, 3, 4.
I can only process one thing at a time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That is fine.
3, and then 4 sets of 1.
Oh, the
And then
work I do for my
it looks
mobile
like it
system.
looked like another. Was it a 3 or a 4? And
It's
then
6, 3, 4.
oh wait, I guess it would just be like what's happened here, but like backwards. I'm so smart. I know how to build circles.
Two, 3. Still need to figure out how to fix my mouse's double click. But I think it may be a case of just getting a new mouse, which is not ideal in my life. Two, 3. Four, 5, 6.
Oh wait, you've gone one extra out. I see.
Two, 3. Such exciting content of making circles. This is why I did the other dome off stream. Because this is, you know. One, 2. 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The struggle to make a room for your son. It is truly a difficulty. But I will do this for him.
Oh, I put these one layer too low down, but you know, the gist is there.
One, 2, 3. Have you? Now the funny thing is these don't seem to connect correctly.
I copied what you did.
No, you've
Unless
gone...
you changed, unless I changed it.
Yeah, you've gone too far on the 4-bit.
Well, I came over here and there was 5 when I looked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless I can't count, which is also possible.
I think it may be the case. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, there's 6. I've got confused. Where did 6 come from? Because I did 4 and then added 1.
Huh?
Where's the 6
wait,
one
I have
come
done it
from?
wrong. God damn it. God damn it and fucking shit and screw it all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hang on guys, we'll get there.
Supposed to be 4, right?
Yep, it's supposed to be 4.
I was wondering because you said 4 and then you put 5, so I was like, oh well, I guess it's 5 then.
I'm just kind of stupid. Is the problem?
It's okay. We're all stupid at the best of times.
Being good father, of course, of course. Even through my difficulties of being a complete idiot. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
There. And that should be the last part.
Oh, I'm in the ground.
I've run out of sprint, but yeah, I've dirted it out. So
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
it should
3,
theoretically be correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now we have the correct shape.
Just block that in so we don't keep falling down. Shrine in the hole.
What will he do? Alright, now I think we need to go to the nether.
Nether.
Nether. And gather our items. Wait, I don't want to
Wait,
use...
I need to go and put this dirt back in your dirt chest. Where is the dirt chest?
It's...
I think I remember. Food farm.
I'm gonna make a second chest here, so we have a bit more storage.
Aha, I found it.
Congratulations. You are learning the layout of my extremely convoluted house. Oh, wait, actually. Alright, now, for our trip to the nether, we may perhaps have the opportunity to adopt a second son, or daughter, or other child during this period.
I want to get a blaze.
A blaze?
A blaze.
I don't want the mob that's gonna kill me. I feel like that feels like a bad idea. Wait, what am I looking for? Looking for gold. Do I have any gold? Does not look like I have any gold. That's annoying. Do I have any in here? I do, I've got gold in here. That's fine. Actually, I've got golden boots. That'll do me. I'll put talons in there. Alright.
He boots.
He boot too big for he goddamn feet.
He boot he boot he boot he boot.
I believe in you, hear me.
It's like the Minecraft version of the lesbian. Lesbian.
Lesbian.
Oh, OP, I believe in you. Lesbian.
Lesbian. Alright. Let's... Let me think about
She
this.
think. Whoa, I went inside your head. That was
I did not
scary.
enjoy that.
It was
Alright.
like like Jimmy Neutron when he thinks and it like shows you the whole thing of going inside his brain.
Yes. Alright, let's... I'm also gonna get shears. Where are my
I'm
shears?
crying.
Simply stop. Alright, these are all the equipments we may need. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I might die, but
Well-
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
We might always die.
I hope I don't, because I have 25 levels and I want to enchant my armor. I've been waiting to do it. I just like... It's just like, I haven't seen any goddamn mobs. I don't know what happened to them all. Like, when I was playing by myself, just like nothing would spawn.
We
I saw
possibly
like...
have a mob cap issue.
There was like
Considering there's some
one
farms
zombie.
and stuff now. Hello,
It's
big
like,
guy.
when I was like building the thing, the basement thing, there was like, I was in like a whole ass cave and there was just nothing. And it wasn't even that well lit. I was like, where are all the boys?
Where the boys at? What is that down there? What is that?
I don't know. I can't see. It's out of my render distance.
Oh, it's like amethyst down there. Ah, I'm on fire. It is fine.
Piglin and he hat styling.
Styling. Are there potential children? We're keeping an eye out for potential children. I also have a hair in my mask. Give me a second. Ugh. Oh, my hair's falling out.
Me.
Is this the correct hole? This feels like an incorrect hole.
Right, where are we trying to go?
To the red place.
Oh yeah, this is the wrong hole.
Yeah, I was thinking this is the incorrect hole.
I didn't know where you was going, so I just followed you. We need. I would like to find a blue place. I
mean, I've seen
like...
blue places. I think this one like that sort of general direction, but I just don't want to go there again. It's the thing.
Traveling in the Nether is just the worst.
Mm-hmm.
It's because at any moment the floor could just vanish and you could just fall into the ocean. Always sucks when it happens.
This could happen to you.
All it takes is one ghast to just spawn into existence like they do. They don't spawn normally, they just appear and then disappear. Touch.
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 Deutsch.
Deutsch.
Touch.
Deutsch.
Hold.
Hold. Bone.
Bone.
Bone. This is peak comedy right here. Top tier humor.
Oh ma. You know, it's kind of funny because like I've realized recently because I was invited to this Discord server for a collaboration thing, and I kind of like realized that when I talk to people, one of the main forms of communication I have is listening to a word they say and then just repeating it back to them.
Echolalia.
Like that, like people be talking like they were talking about the Mariana Trench, and I just sat there and I went the Marinara Trench, and that was my only input to the conversation.
10 out of 10 peak humor, truly. Alright, let's get some ground. Let's get...
What's with like this here, just like
What?
this little like structure?
Oh, who
squidge.
knows? Somebody's been building shit. Now, what's the correct tool for this ground? I think hoe. That does not obtain it for me. How do I...
I think you need to... Don't you silk touch it?
Oh, do I have to silk touch it? Alright, I'm going to your place to get my silk touch thing.
Because otherwise it like...
It becomes
breaks
nether
off
egg.
the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, villager. Why are you outside at night time? That's not where you belong.
I've got crimson roots and crimson fungus that I just collected because apparently you can pick up this grass. I did not know that.
The more you know.
I would like to keep this blue fungus here because it keeps hoglins away from the
Okay.
from the thing. I don't want to be like sniped by a hoglin every time I come through.
Understandable. Where is your ender chest? There it is. Silk touch. This one, featherweight.
You scared me.
Why? Why? You good?
I wanted to see if there were any hoglins, and there was, and he almost got me. But I wasn't expecting him to be so close.
Every day we live in constant fear of hoglin.
Because I always hear them when I run over, but like I never see them. They are simply being kept away by this one mushroom. Right here. This is the mushroom. You cannot take it.
Understandable.
Look.
Yeah, I know. There we
Now
go.
he's
That works.
panicking and he's being a stupid ass. Just climb, forehead.
Wow, there's a lot of vine.
Would you like some more shroom lights?
I could always do a mushroom light, yeah. We'd probably need to put some on the outside of the thing again, so I think I ran out, so
Oh, I fell into the hole.
F.
I don't need any special like enchantment to get it, do I? I can
No, I don't think so. Just axe it. Never what? Is it Nylium the trees go on Netherwart? I never remember.
What? Hello? I don't... But you can't grow things on Netherwart, can you?
Maybe not.
That's the thing that grows itself.
Maybe it's Nylium that I'm thinking of.
Found another blue fungus. I'm going to also use this to protect.
Fungus among us. There's so many hoglins here.
I know, and the only reason we are safe is because of these two fucking mushrooms. They are my besties, my beloveds. The mushroom.
Shroom squad. Why was Kimi
It's
so
just
calm
like
and
a-
saying I fell into a hole?
just
You're
like-
in the nether. True.
It's just like a hole down here.
There is.
It just goes all the way down.
There's a long hole.
I'm gonna cover that up. It seems dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, there's a tunnel here. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Also hoglin. Goodbye, hoglin.
Oh no, he coming in.
Oh lord, he coming. I don't know. Whoops, hello. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm gonna need.
We're gonna need to put a mushroom over there as well. Stop them coming from that side.
They want my ass so
Or like
bad.
maybe just like build a house over this portal.
That might be a good idea.
No, there's one here.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
I like mushrooms. I feel like people know this about me. I like mushrooms. Can you tell by the fact that I'm wearing a shirt with mushrooms on it? And I have a mushroom tattoo. And I talk about mushrooms a lot. What's there? Oh! Child. Hello, child. Hello. I won't bother you because you're alive. That feels a bit rude.
Hallie, you opened up the top of the tunnel.
Oh,
Why
sorry.
would you do this to me?
I was gathering. I was hunting and gathering. Mostly gathering. Hear me in the tunnel.
Why did I get kicked?
I
That
don't-
wasn't even a network error, I just got kicked.
You're still there. I see. Oh, never mind. You've vanished into the ether.
Rude. Okay, let me try again.
You mean join the game?
Oh, now I have to reclose off the tunnel. That was weird. I don't know what that was about.
Never would have guessed you like mushrooms. It's very hard to tell. Totally. I don't know, is that enough, do you think? I have no idea. I guess we could fill empty space with netherrack. Damn.
Do you want some of this squishy stuff? I don't remember if you got some.
Squanch. Squishy stuff.
Oh, it's dark here now. I'll have to put some torches down.
Well, yeah, the shroom lights kind of do the light.
I wasn't expecting it to go so dark though.
We're gonna need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna need at least 8 shroom lights, I think, to match the other bit. What are you gonna add
I
to the
have
nether
3,
stack?
so
I also have 3, so we'll need just a couple more.
there's 2 here. No, there's 3 here.
I wanted to add a seesaw, so we'll put a seesaw on the other side. Because I think that's cute. I don't know what else we'll put on the other side. Maybe it'll just be like a little exploration area.
I'm simply trying to get this last light, but I cannot reach.
I believe in you, hear me? Blue sure.
We're doing the jumping method.
Yay.
Got it!
I got you another mushroom.
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 For hoggle proofing purposes. I'm gonna put that here. No, they will never get us.
No.
So I have 5 shroom lights, some vines, a crimson fungus, and some roots.
I think we probably have enough. We can always come back and get more if we need. But I think we have enough for now.
I mean, in theory,
Vamos.
the nether will always be here.
Yeah, in theory.
I have to say, I think enchanted gold armor is probably my favorite armor because when it's enchanted, it looks pink.
Rose gold.
The only problem is it does not last.
That is true.
Even if you put mending on it, there's a chance that it's just gonna die before the mending even takes place.
Well, IRL gold is a very soft metal. It's really not very good for like things like armor and weapons. I've got unbreaking on. I've got unbreaking 3 on these boots, and I still kind of broke. How's the crime chicken doing? We didn't check on the way here.
Oh, you mean Havoc?
Yeah, Havoc. Havoc. He's still there.
One day we'll have a good path to that portal. Today is not that day.
Hmm. There's like a there's like a conference going on here. Oh, one of them went through the portal. Never mind.
I have no idea what you were talking about. I was too busy eating melon.
Understandable. There's a guy on my roof. Whoops! I nearly jumped into the lava there. That would have been interesting.
How the hell did I just hurt myself coming down them stairs? That doesn't make sense.
I went too far. It's an interesting view. Anyway.
Ah, yes, the Death Valley.
Is that a real place? The Valley of Death?
Yeah, I don't know where it is though.
Where am I going? This way.
It's raining.
It's raining. No child. We'll find a child. We we can't just take any random child off the street. We have to get the we have to get a child that is suitable. All right. Let's. Okay. Let me think about this. Okay, let's do that. I don't do much shit. Okay. Let's fill in this floor, I suppose. I'll put some netherrack around the, like, outside. Or maybe, like, the hallway in could be netherrack. But
Somehow
random
we
chunk.
went to the nether and I managed to come out with 0 netherrack whatsoever.
To be fair, I only got 10, so...
You know what you should do actually?
What's that?
Go in and silk touch some quartz blocks and some gold blocks.
Oh, that's a fun idea. Yeah.
I should really get like I should put my silk touch on one of my pickaxes, but it's just I just keep forgetting to.
How long have we got? We've got about an hour, so... Oh! Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Oh, maybe we could like go back through, get some like of the crimson like fungus, like the actual thing. Ooh, you scared me. And build a tree.
Yeah, I've got some fungus, so...
Oh, cool.
Whoops, that's not
Oh
right.
wait, of course you can just grow them.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Oh. Oh, whoa.
Hello, what's this? Why is everyone so quiet today? I have to turn you all like up so loud.
Oh, phantoms. No.
Sorry, that's my own fault. I haven't fully gotten to the method of speaking yet today.
Understandable.
I did just literally just wake up.
He
Yeah.
rolls out of bed and immediately boots up Minecraft.
I mean, I also did that. I woke up, had a shower, and immediately started streaming, so...
You know what? Fair enough. What a life.
What is life without Minecraft?
Means right?
Minecraft. I always spell it Minecraft.
I almost always refer to it as Minecraft. I'm just sad most people don't get the reference. See.
Might look cool to phase it from the overworld to the nether sort of thing. That might look cool, yeah. I'm just worried that because we have the portal thing coming in. Having the portal and like it phasing over might look kind of weird. Oh my
This
gosh.
is my moss farm. The thing is, my moss farm is, not great, I'll be honest. It breaks very often. But it's still very efficient, so, I mean, I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, there's too many guys around here right now. Do you mind? I'm trying to build.
Well, speaking of, I need to actually finish that mountain project. I worked on it a little more, last night, but it's a big one, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Oh no. It's not even on and I fell in it. At least when it's on, I have my trident, I can just throw myself out at least. There it is. Add a secret little door so I could enter the bowels of the base. Oh god. There's a decent amount of just chaotic redstone down here. I just have no idea how to make this work better. I know exactly what the issue is, I just don't know how to fix it.
Hmm. It's me with most things.
Yeah. Oh, that thing's supposed to be off. Oh well. Oh, it's already fired. The dripstone machine.
I'm so tired of these boys. Leave me alone.
Oh, see, there. It broke
Ow.
again a little bit.
My bones.
I did it over there too.
Ow, my bones.
Basically, what's been happening to the moss farm is when it tries to replenish the stone, for some reason, it pushes. No, at some point it does not push a certain block,
Hmm.
and when it doesn't do that, it jams. And it then pushes the block upwards instead of sideways, and therefore covering part of the lava, so now it just doesn't work properly. Like, everything else works except for that one thing. I can't figure out how to fix it.
I have a genuine question to ask, so please don't laugh at me, okay?
I won't.
But when you get hit by phantoms, do they take items? Because this is the second time my stack of melons has disappeared after me getting attacked by a phantom.
They don't.
No,
do
they
that.
don't.
They
Then
shouldn't.
it must just be a glitch then, because like, it's pretty weird that it's happened twice.
Oh god.
Okay, I did not have nearly enough myelium for that. But I want to see
Oh
if I
my
have
God.
any netherrack in my storage.
Nether trip.
I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back. I want to see if I have
Let's
any
turn off.
netherrack in here.
You have nether bricks if you want to make a tiny little exposed fortress.
I was thinking of doing like a pathway. I do have nether brick actually, yeah. I could do like a little nether brick path. That would be kind of cute.
You could use this purple wool, or like some purple carpet,
Oh Jesus.
to make like the floor of the portal bit.
Okay.
The floor of the portal bit.
Yeah, like the little like corridor. Do you get what I mean?
No. Oh, you mean like the
So-
entryway?
Yeah, because I thought that was like the transition section, and it is very portal-esque.
Hmm. I think it's a bit too bright, is the problem. Oh,
Why
maybe
is dark oak trapdoor like literally just like a bar of Cadbury's?
I've got vanilla tweaks on, which makes it kind of look thicker. It looks extremely edible.
Thick trapdoors.
Thick. There's a creeper
Yeah.
in my dome.
The iron farm's fully up and working now.
Nice.
It's not the fastest one, but if I just AFK, I'm sure I'll just get an insane amount of iron. The dripstone farm is doing pretty great. It's the fastest farm I got right now. I have been appreciating the memes being sent about me. It's definitely an experience I wasn't expecting. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. I have to go. Oh. This base has so many weird twists and turns to navigate.
Hmm. I feel like the way around my fort is pretty, like, not too difficult to follow, but every time someone comes here, they're like, how do I get around?
Fair enough.
Alright, definitely do not have enough. We will have to go back.
I love
Hello,
the sound
peach
it makes when you
nom-noms.
walk on it.
This is not the correct direction. It is a good sound.
Let's just fill up on stone. Where did I get this button?
I'm literally just following you. I don't know what's happening.
Have you guys seen the mountain I made?
I saw the picture of it.
Yeah, I made more.
Oh, well, we can swing by on the way past. So we'll have to head that way.
Okay, how do I even
Swing
get
by the
there?
gaff.
Swing by the gaff.
Yeah, I can survive that.
Dies. Yeah.
You are spoiling me by playing on easy, because I take a lot less fall damage on this server than I do usually.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to
So I
turn it
didn't-
up for a little bit, but
Oh
he
god.
and me was sad, so...
Was I sad? I thought it was on normal this whole time.
No, it's been on easy. Oh yeah, actually, wait, I don't get that quad because it's going to be on the ground.
I just jumped into the pit, and I'm like, well, there's now a hole in the floor that goes to the pit, apparently. That's a big old slime.
Slime.
Slime time. Well, I guess it doesn't matter there's a hole here now, because, you know, there's a mountain on top of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
this
boy
can-
just came through with us.
Oh. Child. Well, that's a human man. Well, it's not human. I'm not even sure if it's a man. Oh, I'm falling. My description of
this
that
is
was
what I'm doing.
not great.
That was not a great description.
Find child, we will find child.
Where is the baby man?
We will eventually find child. Nara said he won't be home for a little bit, so alas. There are 2 skeleton horses on the scaffolding.
Oh, yeah, that.
3
that
skeleton
just kinda
horses on the
happened.
scaffolding.
Yeah, I put the scaffolding up before they got there, and then they just started to climb it. I'm not really sure why.
I'm
What
a
if we
I'm a
kissed
Jaeger.
on the scaffolding and we were both skeleton horses?
Yeah, the easiest way to see them is to swing around the back.
Let's go around the outside. I don't know how to get through this place.
I don't know how to get anywhere.
Feels like a dungeon.
Yeah, I've just been building these mountains for the past couple of
You know,
days.
if you didn't jump down the stairs, it wouldn't hurt you, you know.
Maybe.
Cool, thanks, Shrine. I'm gonna get lost now. You better wait for me,
I'm waiting. I'm
otherwise I will destroy your builds.
Ah, there you are. Come this way.
waiting.
Up
Where are
here.
you? Oh, there you are. We just came down
Oh.
there.
Yeah, I'll just come.
Oh, hello.
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 You can see the first small mountain there.
Oh yeah.
This is this cat breeding ground as well. So, if you ever need cats, just come on by.
There's always been a
There's
lot of
so
cats
many
around here.
villagers. Yeah, it's because of the little villager trading hall.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to get up here, I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, this way.
E.
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 Shh, I'm parkouring. I'm trying not to die.
Congratulations. That one right there needs a bit more texture. It hasn't, because it was built before I decided to also add cobblestone and a site. So it's all stone.
Mm.
That one's got to be redone, I guess. But all the others are like this. If you come around down the back, you can come and see the rest pretty easily. You also can see someone's been starting to plan out a build back here.
Someone.
Someone.
Oh yeah.
and I've been definitely slowly
Oh
getting
wow.
closer.
Encroaching. Looks like
I have been,
Skyrim.
I've been encroaching greatly. Thing is, I was
Poggers.
like, yeah, I have tons of stone and cobblestone and such. This will be easy. So I built those first bits on the left, and then I was like, okay, cool. That's not too.
My Discord just crashed. Hold on a sec. My Discord just crashed. Incredible stuff. Completely functional stream. Also, I think the recording just broke. I think I'm out of computer space. I think that's the problem. Hello?
You okay?
My Discord crashed.
Oh,
Sorry, I tried to lobotomize you.
Oh, unfortunate. I need my brain, so.
you got bonked.
Yeah. Those mountains on the right, though, took so much more stone.
Wow.
Like, so much more. I've gone through almost 3 double chests of stone, and
Oh,
as well as like another double chest of cobblestone and another double chest of andesite.
it's so atmospheric because there are sun rays behind it for me, and it's like
Oh, nice.
passing by. It's really cool. It's like sun rays through the fog.
I was thinking of adding some like fog clouds around it too,
Hmm.
but that requires glass and levitation things, and I don't know if I'm up for that challenge. I'm already going to be adding ice and snow.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, the ice cube machine is going to be massive, and I need tons of iron for it.
I feel like everyone has quite a lot of iron right now. So you could
I mean,
probably,
I definitely have the iron. I just don't want to process it. Because if you come this way to... This place isn't that safe, so be careful.
mhm.
I have not lit it up. As you can see by the
That's a
hole
guy.
here that just will kill you.
Wow, that is a hole.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know why I'm apologizing. Both of y'all are stacked. I know
Yeah.
that didn't do nothing.
Oh, yeah, I took no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look in here, I have... Let's even see how much.
Oof.
This is from digging the pit.
Ow. Hello, spider. You have a brain, but your son doesn't agree because he's never attacked you. He doesn't eat brains, okay?
4 and a bit stacks of iron. Multiply that by about 2.5. So we're gonna get something like 10 stacks of iron from that.
Tiny Girl
That should be
2123,
enough to
thank you for
make,
follow.
like,
I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well.
Maybe half of it.
Goodness gracious.
It's the fact that the floor of this machine is made of pistons,
Hmm.
and I'm
Ah,
considering.
fell.
Oh no!
My
Oh
ship
no!
broke.
Oh no.
Can you go
Well.
get my things, please? I'm back at Ender Mansion.
Can you get back up from down there?
Yeah, there's a ladder right here.
Okay.
I saw the ladder as I fell. I tried to gravitate
Alright.
towards it.
My
No, my
inventory-
25 levels. I was so close to enchanted diamond armor.
You're welcome to use my zombie XP farm.
Oh, that's so annoying. The one time I wish my sticky keys wouldn't turn on.
Totally missed that jump, but it's fine. No, it's alright.
Oh, I need boots to go through the nether.
Zombie
Otherwise
part
that man
zombie,
will
that's
get
true.
me.
That's true. I guess, is he
The
part
man.
zombie though? He's all pig and all zombie.
The piggy man.
I feel like.
Le pig boy.
The pig. Apparently pig is not allowed in the Twitch, like, you know, the like go live like little notification? Apparently the word pig is not allowed in it.
Okay.
That's very strange for me. So I tried to
Maybe-
talk about my pig boy son in my go live notification and I was not allowed.
That is odd.
Okay, I'm heading back. I might get lost in the mountain somewhere. So
Oh, I get lost in it all the time. The only reason that I don't. Right, the easiest way to find your way around it is just go around.
Is this really the second time I've died because of chemist-related activities? Pretty weird that it's happened twice.
I can tell you it's probably gonna happen a third time.
I'm standing by your stuff. I don't have enough inventory
geez.
space to pick it all up. There's so many guys in here.
Of the iron golem variety.
Yeah.
I don't think I had anything important. I want my gross outfit and my bisexual shield. That's all I care about.
Your silly
The
hat's looking
iron-
pretty rough.
The iron golems are for slimes are attracted to them because they want to kill them.
Yeah.
Also sexually.
Oops.
Oh no, I'm out
I'm-
of sprint in the nether.
I'm in the
How did I
machine.
How did I run out of sprint so fast? I don't have any food.
I feel like I'm on that bit in Toy Story. Where they're going
I hope I
towards the
don't-
incinerator.
Yeah, it works pretty well actually. It does kind of require that I'm the only one on the server for it, or everyone be here for it to really work.
Hmm.
As well as I've made it a lot worse by building the mountain.
I have escaped.
I've created a lot more valid spawning spaces.
Pig
I'm
is
gonna have to
apparently
stop
not
by
allowed.
Clowntown
I
for
don't know
some-
why.
Scran. So I don't starve to death.
Scram.
What?
Gotta get the scran in you.
Oh wait, I can eat. Can I eat
Oh yeah.
mushrooms?
I was like,
I
you
cannot.
told me about Scran before.
American.
You need your what?
I especially like using it because it makes Patrick really upset
Yeah.
for no reason.
I don't like the term personally, I'll be honest.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds wrong.
When he doesn't like the scran.
Don't like the Scran.
The bisexual
Oh
shield
my
is the
god,
most
Tully, there's
important.
like 3 zombie piglins that are in Clowntown.
They like really like going
They
through
just-
that portal.
They just came through.
Squad.
They're just
Part of the
hanging
team.
where they want to be.
They're part of the team.
I'm glad the name Clowntown stuck as well.
Nobody bothered to change the sign, so we all just started calling it now.
I'm so glad.
The Enderman is just hanging out on this block. He hasn't gone anywhere.
Is your door still musical?
I think so, yeah.
Like every couple of days I go and fix it. Because I know it's gonna be broken.
I do
I
not
just
know if I remember.
I
Oh,
just
wait,
take the
I do.
redstone that's nearby, just yeah, let's you have like a couple redstone here, let's just put that back.
He's gonna despawn. I'm gonna go find a chest so I can get the rest of this stuff.
Okay, I'm on my way
Thank
back.
you, Creeper.
Don't worry about me, guys. I'm coming back. I have my carrots.
This creeper helped me by taking out the rest of the tree that I needed gone. Thank you, Mr. Creeper. If you shoot me and stop me from breaking this log, I am gonna massacre you.
Ow, ow, my bones.
Ooh, ow, my bones.
Ooh, ooh, ouch, my bones.
I guess technically, if you really didn't have the space to hold the stuff, you could just throw it in the water and it... Oh, baby
Oh,
man.
well, I think that is despawned. Oh well. You only lost a few torches and stuff, so. Baby man! Well, baby
Wait,
man.
I'm struggling to get back. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I found it. Do not worry.
You broke yourself? Oh no! I hope it gets better soon. That sucks. I never broke a bone.
I am definitely just lost somewhere on this mountain. I'm being shot at.
I think I see you above me. Yes, that is you. You're above me.
Please come and find me. There's so many skeletons and I am not protected.
Oh yeah,
Grab
these
this stuff
mountains
back, I
are
suppose.
so lethal.
Oh, I see you. I see a person, but I'm being aimed at.
Oh, I see it.
Creeper.
Aw, man. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side.
Hello.
Side to side.
Hello.
This
Oops.
task a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight, night.
Why is my button not
Diamonds
working?
tonight.
Whatever, I'll just do it like this. What else is yours? These potatoes,
These are so lethal.
I think that's all of your stuff. At least the stuff that I have.
It's a shame I didn't have that water bucket in my hotbar.
Yeah. Mounds.
I have well constructed mounds.
Incredible mounds.
Thank you.
We should resume our task before we
I
fall
no
into
longer
any more.
have any tools, so I don't know how helpful I can be.
Oh, I have your. Wait, these are yours as well, and so is this.
I can help that actually.
Oh.
I set it up so the villagers trade tools. Just tell me what you need. Technically, this is another time it's my fault you've died.
Magic chemist, deadly
Well,
contraptions.
I have an axe and a scoop. That's all I have. Which is good enough for collecting materials as long as I don't need stones.
What is that? What'd you just send?
You know. Just a little guy.
Smiley. Little smiley fish.
I can do it like this as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's a guy. How the fuck do you do that with your mouth? I know how to do. I only know the smiley face off by heart. Cat.
Let's see.
Meow.
You already have armor. That's weapons. Did I not do the tools one? Maybe not. Alright, I can... Well, I have plenty of materials. I'll just give it to you. What level of tools do you want?
What does that mean?
What material?
Oh, I had iron.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
that's Neros.
Desneros.
well, I have an iron farm. I can easily replace those. And I'm at level 112, so I'll just enchant them for you.
I mean, you don't have to do that. I literally just had plain iron.
It's fine. I really don't care. Like, I'm literally doing nothing with my
He just
levels.
feels bad because he killed me twice. Even though
Fair enough.
both times were kind of my fault.
The
that I'm
first
not-
time was more my fault, I think, because I did pour lava on you. And I did not give much warning.
I feel like it was more disastrous just because it was in the nether. We all know how the nether be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You need a pickaxe? Do you need a sword?
Yes. No, my axe.
Okay.
I dropped it. Where did it go?
Alright, I'll get you an axe as well.
It just like fell out of the world. Shrine, you need to fix your server.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Alright, where is... Here it is.
Did he or was he me being clumsy this time? I'd say it's an equal balance now. 50-50.
50-50 what?
50-50 whose fault it is that he and me died.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have fallen down the hole if the hole wasn't there.
You need,
Okay,
you
it
need,
wasn't like a normal hole. It was like
It was a chunk just out of the world.
you need safety railings.
I'm not putting safety railing in.
I'm OSHA.
This factory is not OSHA compliant. It's because OSHA official deactivated on Tumblr.
I seen a rose.
Narrow's moment.
By lobotomizing him.
Say
It's
nothing.
been a while since I have. I'll do it.
Oh, Shrinebird, I see you. You are
I'm wet.
here. Cool.
I'm in the wet hole.
The wet hole.
Where are we? What's going on? Who am I?
Wow, iron has some terrible enchanting coefficient. Like I just put level 30 enchants in all of it and it only gave 1 enchantment.
Oof.
I should have just given you diamond stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, where you at?
If nobody sees it, it doesn't count.
Well.
Well, I was following Shrinebird, so I'm at the place that has all the beds.
Alright, coming.
I'm just gonna run over and grab some stuff while you tool up.
Skeleton horse. Skeleton horse. Why is there so many of these boys?
This is the area that I tend to AFK at. So when it thunders, they spawn, and when one spawns, it actually spawns 4 if you can kill the skeletons.
That's why there's like a million at my fort.
Thank you for the tools, King. Really appreciate it.
Wow, this horse is weak. I guess it's because he has no flesh. Because he has no body to him. Ridiculous. Hate you all.
No, I really just thought to myself, how are my glasses fogging up when they don't have lenses in them? It was just my hair. But there's a bit of loose hair here, and it really threw me off. You didn't see anything.
I like slowly encroaching on others' territory. It's kind of fun. I don't know who's planning this stuff here, but my mountains are getting somewhat close.
Architectural manspreading.
Honestly, yeah, I usually tell people not to build too close to me on servers because of that.
By too close, you mean within the surrounding 1,000 chunks.
Yes. I know what I'm about.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
My mounds.
Magic chemist manspreading mounds.
Yeah.
Hello, Narose.
Hello, Naros.
Would you like to gaze upon the masterpiece that is my mounds?
I am lost in the Team 2 base. I am just walking around like I know
Well, the
what's going
portal
on.
is.
The portal's in the house with the bed, so you have to go down the stairs.
There's
Oh,
a
wait. I see the staircase. I'm sorry, it's so busy I can't see very well.
there's a lot that goes on here. It's mostly my fault. Hey, I didn't start it.
There are
We
2
didn't
different
start the fire.
staircases that lead up to the bedroom room. How are you getting
So
lost
it's
here?
burning since the world's been turning.
I
There's
did
the
start
portal.
fire.
I guess I'm heading back to the fort, whatever you called it.
It's Fort Featherfall. Give it a cool name so you can remember it.
I like it.
It didn't
Thank
help
you.
remember it, apparently.
I didn't ask. How have you guys been? Have you been spending your time and enjoying things and stuff?
I don't do anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was out of the house earlier.
That's
Ooh.
weird.
Dangerous. A
Got
dangerous
an
game.
axolotl.
There's
Ooh.
COVID outside.
There is COVID outside.
What did I do the other day? I went up to like a stately home the other day with my dad
There
All
sure is a
right.
mountain.
and his
Oh,
girlfriend.
there's many a mountain.
I didn't really
Although
like
now
stately
that I'm
homes.
now that I'm doing it on stream, people can finally see that. Yeah, this takes a while.
Shrine,
believe
there's
you
a
just
creeper
sat
in your
down
dome
one day
again.
and decided,
These things
hey,
happen.
wouldn't it be fun if I built a mountain?
Yeah, that is pretty much what happened. I was just like, I love watching these Minecraft players build stuff. Ooh boy, it's been a while since I've done some terraforming. Guess what I'm gonna do now?
Well,
And here we are.
you're gonna
Don't worry
create some
about it.
entity issues with this, my guy.
Oh, I know, I already have.
Yeah, that's why Humi wasn't getting any spawns earlier.
Why
Yeah.
are you like this?
If this area is at all loaded, it's not great. I need to light up the entire thing. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I'm
I
just
really
gonna
should.
start lighting up everything as you go along building.
Honestly, if you could, that'd be fantastic.
Sure, I have no other plan for today except for checking up on my son.
Baby boy. Of the
Baby.
mud variety.
We love mud.
We love mud.
I love mud. I would die for mud.
We would all die for mud, I think.
Mud's amazing. Very
Mud.
confusing for anyone who doesn't know that my son's name is Mud.
Bit out of a loss of what to do. I haven't been given instructions by the big man himself.
I'm not your boss. You can do whatever you like.
Technically you are their boss. You're the team leader.
Yeah, well, I came on to help you, and you're just, I don't know where you are, so it's a bit hard to help.
I said I went to get more stuff.
Yeah, but where?
I
I'm
need to get
currently
an
returning
abundance of torches, apparently.
from your portal.
Hey, you're gonna need a lot of torches, my man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of coal though, so
If you need more, I have like 15 stacks of coal ore.
I don't think
hello,
that
Amber
coal is
boy.
going to be the issue here. I think it's going to be wood.
Oh, I also have a few stacks of logs. Use
Good
the
to
spruce
know.
variety.
Love spruce.
It's just the fact that I make a lot more spruce than I do dark oak, as well as the dark oak. I need logs for the walls.
You'd die for mud? Would you die for your own son? Of course, I'd die for anything.
I just
I
died.
died
I
for
just
good
died.
time.
I'm out of sprint. This is very sad for me.
God, recently I've been surviving off of just melons because I didn't feel like going back and actually getting myself some golden carrots again.
I'll get some food.
I guess I can get you some golden carrots as well.
No, it's okay. Oh, I guess I only have 5 left. I'll be okay for a little while.
It's not going to be that much of a hassle for me, my guy.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Pretty
continuing.
sure I already
the big
traded
boy
up a
build.
bunch of carrots.
Another thing that I do actually want to do probably today is I want to hook up the my villager breeder to the villager room. Just that way you can push a button and have a villager just dropped off. So in the case that we need to expand it or need more trades, just push a button, get a villager, done. That being said, the
Yeah,
villager
I
breeder
already
can work
traded
again.
for a bunch of carrots. So I have
Cool.
enough for you.
I would love some carrots.
Your Phantom brothers were attacking you earlier. I don't feel betrayal. I understand they have natural instincts to attack me. And anyone
Yeah,
else.
today I am pretty much just working on the big boy build. I did a little bit of a farm tour earlier of the farms I've built.
It hurts me only
Because I built a
physically.
moss farm just offline, and what else did I do? Oh yeah, I built a mountain.
Is
Which
this
is
technically rent because I'm letting my son live in your mansion?
Sure, you can pay rent in carrots.
Carrots and lighting up a mountain.
I'm on the lookout for boys.
Feed me, Daros. Feed me.
I'll be there in a bit. I'm getting a bunch of torches to light up a mountain. Be
It
patient.
is. Yeah, I like started planning out this mountain build. I have become a landlord. I started planning out this mountain build, and then I saw the plans of someone else's base. I was like, uh-oh.
Were meant to be my plans, but I never got around to doing it. Because I had like 3 ideas for a mega base. I actually planned one out on the server, and then I went to Scotland.
Fair enough.
As you do.
I'm happy to help with your mega base as well. I just love gathering materials. I love the grind. I love the
Grind's
Minecraft
fun.
grind.
Always be grinding.
Gotland,
Scotland?
Goatland.
No, not Goatland. That's a different place.
Is it Sheepland? Is that what it
Do I
is?
have a bed? I'm
What up?
so tired of these guys.
Yeah. Follow
So
me.
tired of these lads harassing.
Follow.
Chemist, where are you? I need to give you carrots.
I am on the mountain. If you go to the back of the mountain, that's where I am. There's a spider after me. Yeet. That's so
see you.
funny.
Did you a phantom too? They hurt their own kind? Yeah, these things happen.
I've been
Yay, I
blind.
can see again. Amazing.
Just because we're the
Oh
same
god, there's a
species
creeper on your mountain.
doesn't mean
Yeah,
they
be
have to
careful
like
of
me.
those. Hi.
Hi.
I also hurt them, to be fair, so.
There are carrots behind you.
Thank you.
No problem. Do I need any blocks to scaffold?
Probably not. You can always just walk around it. I personally recommend using a trident to go over it.
I don't have a trident. Oh god, creeper man.
Speaking of, I also did work on the monkey mound. I forgot to show off.
Monkey.
Monk.
Monkey.
Watch
Oh,
out,
I also
there is
saw
a
monkeys
creeper.
when I was out today.
You go to a zoo?
No.
Where'd you go?
Location.
Just a location that casually had monkeys.
Yeah.
You guys are evil to each other. That's how family works.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a great time.
Oh, I forgot to mute that time. I was talking about the phantoms. Achenik said that the phantoms were hurting me, and did I feel betrayal? And I said no, they have natural instincts, and I also hurt them, so...
That's what you get for sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Get bullied by your cousin
Yeah, you know
because
how
you
it
didn't
is.
go to sleep. I light up mountains for a living.
I am the lamplighter.
Thanks.
Oh, for God's sake.
Give my son a place to live by lighting up mountains.
I'm starting to like add more rooms and such to the base. So, thing is, I know the worst room to add is gonna be the ice cube farm.
We farm ice cubes.
It's
Because I'm gonna need so much ice to freeze over this mountain.
Some
Yeah.
people out there don't have jobs. My job is lighting up mountains. I don't know how I got this job.
Accidentally. I just kind
Unfortunately.
of fell into it.
It just kind of fell into the mountain, and now here we are.
I just don't want to die and all the mobs spawned in here.
Yeah. Dangerous out here.
It really is.
Okay, we have a floor. Success. Now what?
Oh well, also lost all the things I got from the nether.
There's
So
a creeper inside
I
your
was
mountain.
gonna put some roots down, but I
Yeah, there's
lost
many.
them.
Here,
Oh yeah,
here's some
that's the
roots.
creeper
Do I have
hole.
any? Do I have any life insurance, chemist?
You don't
Feels
have
like-
a soul, so no.
Ah, fuck.
Wait, it's a bit more blended. It's almost finished. It's not almost finished. It's gonna take a minute, I feel like, but we're
Elliot,
getting there.
watch out! There is a creeper
Finger.
right next to you.
Oh, he do just be
There's
looking.
also a spider here.
Why are
Hi.
they imprinting on me, King?
I feel like your mountain
Imprinting.
is infested. Chemist.
It is.
Cool. Thanks for hitting that directly towards me, Shrinebird.
There's a
when
reason I'm going
about to
insane.
sprint.
You walked
and it's
into
not
it.
necessarily because of the cave water.
I was
think
trying
it's
to
the
walk
cave water.
away. You hit him and he got knocked
Also.
back forwards.
Now I have to go get more nylium.
Building mountains randomly.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
It really isn't.
Well, it wasn't my fault.
What kind of nylium do you need?
Crimson.
Never mind.
Yeah. Whoops, this is not the correct direction. I would just have to run all the way back to Heami's portal again. I had just the right amount.
And then you decided to hit a creeper.
And then
into
Heami
me.
decided to run directly to the creeper.
I did not run directly to the creeper.
I
King,
would've
keep
chosen
blaming me
to
and you
run
won't have to worry about creepers no more, I can tell you that.
Okay. Mr. Silly Hat.
I should have put mending on them.
I will dig up all of this stuff that you just put down with a non-silk pickaxe, and then what are you gonna do, you know?
In here. Hang on a second. How did a
What?
cat get in the mountain?
Oh, this entire base is a massive cat breeding ground.
The Team 2 base is also a cat breeding ground, but I've never seen a cat in a mountain.
There are cats on top of the mountain.
Eh, they're fine. They don't take fall damage.
Where the fuck am I? Oh wait, I know where I am.
Actually, I
Oh.
respect this cat. It's scaring the creepers.
I could build a cat sleep farm actually. That wouldn't be too bad. They produce a ton of materials. They're really interesting. It
I'll do
does
it
kind
correctly
of
this time.
require that I sleep often though, and I definitely don't do that.
I don't think any of us do that.
I have Heami's soul, so.
I don't like how still dark this mountain looks.
What?
How still dark this mountain looks.
Yeah.
Simply turn on Fulbright and then just don't worry about it.
I have Fulbright on,
Oh.
but also my entire job is to light up mountain. I need scaffolding.
Sure. Here's a stack.
Oh, what?
Get more morally. Yeah. I'll do it
Yeah.
on official ways this time.
Was
Not
very
under the
confused
table.
for a second.
I am above you.
Gifts from God?
Hello?
God?
God?
I feel like this pit is also going to be an issue in the future.
Oh, it already
might
killed
hold-
you, mate.
I might fall down there, but
You'll survive it with your armor.
You wouldn't be the first.
Yeah,
I'll
with
probably
your-
survive unless I avoid everything.
I've like
Like,
basically
unless you're near death when you fall in, you're gonna be fine. Like, I think if you jump
I
into
feel like
the
this
pit,
is a scam that my employer is telling me. Like, you'll be fine. This isn't dangerous at all.
It's the reason that I'm on the server because of my many human rights violations. I do not. Oh god, I fell. See, I fell off the mountain. Only took 3 hearts of damage. It's fine. God, how am I gonna get up there?
Scaffolding. Oh, hi! Okay, bye!
I've like stripped this whole area of Crimson Nylium.
There was a creeper 2 blocks away from me when I was going up the scaffolding. And it
He
scared the
wanted
shit
a
out of me.
hug.
I don't think he wanted a hug.
Maybe that's all creepers
God.
want, but they're cursed to explode.
Got the video of
Didn't attempt to blow me up. I might actually give them a hug.
got that clip of me just what was it? Encountering the creeper that just fell from the scaffolding
Yeah.
and just hanging my head in my hands. It's so funny. Oh god, I gotta do this again.
It's on the ground.
They're fighting. Oh, he killed him. That's sad. He wants my ass so bad, but he can't come.
What?
I should have
What?
said that in a different way. I suddenly realized.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
He wants to kill
Excuse
me,
me?
but he cannot approach. There we go.
Alright, sure. Feels weird, man.
There was child. That child had a parent. Oh, hello. That child had a parent, but I believe it may no longer have a parent. Let's kill this pig.
This is an excessively dangerous mountain, chemist.
Let's go check on that child.
Yeah, I might just steal the name from Lovecraft and just call it HP. Not HP. What am
That's,
I?
that's his human name.
Yes, that is his your name. State of Mountains, I guess. And I was gonna say,
He has a
I might
parent.
just steal
we
the
can't.
name
We can't do
from
that.
Lovecraft and just call it the Mansions of Madness. Not mansion. I guess kind of is a mansion, but it's more factory anyway. I was gonna say Mountains of Madness.
My son lives there, so it's a mansion now. It's my son's mansion.
I'm not sus.
You're right. It wasn't a mansion until Mud moved in.
Yeah.
I'm not sus.
Technically,
I
Mud
promise.
moved in because I was meant to move in, but I never actually used the room except for having a room for Mud.
Honestly,
So,
fair enough. Speaking of which, I am thinking of making an axolotl breeding ground so I can have a blue axolotl.
I did that for a while. Took a really long time. Didn't
Yeah.
get axolotl
Yeah,
because I got sick of it and I
kind of how it
really
works.
Scotland. Why is there a piece of scaffolding in the water? What was the use of this?
It's probably something that I didn't remove eventually. I like kept
A singular
considering.
block of
No.
scaffolding in a 1 block deep pond of water.
Yeah, that makes sense. That seems like something I would do.
I am not sus. I am a family-friendly channel.
You're sus. You're a little bit sus.
Not accuse me of such things.
I'm accusing you of such things. You're a little bit sus.
Retract your accusatory language.
No. I'm allowed to tell you when you're acting a little bit sus.
Oh god, we're nearly out of stone again. No, you can't have the IP.
Who asked for the IP? What?
IGN Xavier in my chat.
Nope. IP is mine and mine alone. Everyone
Well,
else
fuck
is
me, I
banned.
guess.
You know, I was setting up the whitelist the other day because we had an intruder. So I set up the whitelist. And you know you can do like the command to like show the whitelist, right? So I did
Yes.
that to like check like who was already on it, if anyone. For some reason, the only people on the whitelist were me, the original owner of the server, and you. Like I hadn't added anyone to the whitelist, so I don't know why you specifically were on it.
Oh, how damn it.
I intrude, that's all.
Whitelist was just like, man, Chemist's the only one who builds big structures here.
Chemist gets to play.
He can play. He can play. It's fine. I don't care if you're Jesus. I'm not gonna send you the IP. There's also a whitelist. Like,
Even if we give you the IP, you won't be able to join.
not only that, but I don't have the authority to send the IP.
That's my.
But
That's
man,
my
if you keep
authority.
spamming my chat, I am gonna have to block you. I'm
Kill,
sorry.
kill, kill, kill.
I kind of
name.
recognize that name.
Move, bitch. I'm being angry. Stop.
I've had somebody ask me. I've had like 3 people ask me if they can join before.
No, you have
And
to
the answer's
apply,
always been,
and I'll
I-
say
I-
no.
beg to
I don't
differ,
have-
but
Well,
people are trying to do the same thing I did and failing.
It's not the fact that it's only you, Mr. IGN Xavier. It's more the fact that like the
a-
server isn't open for new people right
it's a
now.
private server.
It's a private server.
Well, we are technically open for new people, only for like people we know, not for randoms in Twitch
Yeah.
chats.
I have no idea who you are. You could be a weirdo. I don't know. I mean, I'm a bit of a weirdo, I guess, but that's beyond the point.
I was gonna say I'm a weirdo and I run the server.
Do I be
Could
normal?
be like
how
a
do I-
weird weirdo though. We have no idea who you are. We're not gonna let you on the server. Plain and
I'm
simple.
not new. I am Jesus. Well, that's I can't argue with that, I guess.
Argue with that, Chemist. Argue with that.
But he's Jesus.
Right this second. He's not Jesus. He's lying to you.
He's not Jesus, he's just a very naughty boy.
He's a fraud.
He's a very naughty boy. I've never seen that, but I do know of it.
Monty Python, yeah. Oh my back.
Oh god, we've gone through so much stone doing this.
I've gone through a stack of torches. Luckily, I have a lot more. This is the only large-scale thing that I've successfully managed to get myself to do. And it's lighting up a mountain.
Hey, like I said, I'll help you do other things as well if you need the help. I am happy to, you know.
Kevin's such a good guy.
I'm just a lad.
Such a good lad.
I just like to hang out, you know? Did you guys get your capes?
I haven't put it on.
I got a cape.
Hey, Dave.
You seem to be missing the fire and lava. I feel like that would be just a little bit too dangerous for my baby child.
How dare you?
Just
Oh,
a
I
little
hit.
bit.
I hit the man when I was falling. I am a professional. I'll take that under eyes.
Skills.
Pearls, rather.
Oh, what am I doing? Goodness gravy. Wait, I do need to go this way.
I need to calm down my swearing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
I've been swearing increasingly often.
I have not
Like,
heard you
the
swear a
latest
single
stream.
time, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's because I say it very quietly. I don't yell swear words at the top of my lungs.
Why not?
Do it.
No?
Me too, chicken, bro.
Wait, I feel
I
like
need you to
doing
swear.
Fuck.
I meant to promise.
Oh.
Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to do something.
He's fire resistant? That doesn't mean I'm gonna put him in fire.
Even if somebody's fire resistant, I don't think they would appreciate if their father put them in literal fire.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, IGN Xavier, you were kind kind of spamming a decent amount, so I gave you a timeout.
What were they spamming?
Most of they were Jesus.
If you were Jesus, you wouldn't
Surely
need to
I'm
spam
just
it.
a narcissist.
No.
Oh hi.
Hello.
I'm doing.
I jumped in the pit.
Fire bath? If you, I mean,
Yeah,
if you need to
cover
wash,
it
I
up.
can put him in fire bath. Because that would help, but
We couldn't put fire in here anyway because it's surrounded by wood
that is
and
true.
it will catch fire.
It would be very. It just wouldn't be very good all around. I feel like if we added
Gosh,
fire
I
to
got
the
fire
experience.
kick off.
Anyway, do you need help? I've done my 10,000 laps of the circle, so I'm not as angry anymore.
Okay. I mean, you can just like help me decorate this thing if you want.
I don't know what
What's
he and me
this
and Shine are
thing?
doing. I know what me and Chemist are doing. Chemist's building a literal mountain, and I'm lighting up his literal mountain.
This is what I do. I got bored, decided I needed a mountain, and here we are. God, I can't get up
This
this
is
thing.
what I do as payment for my son living in Chemist's mansion.
I offer protection. Protection from
Yep.
mud. Zombie coming. Oh, he's dead now.
No more zombie coming.
Yeah, he fell to his death. I
Where did he
launched
come
him
from?
in the mountain.
Outside part of the mountain or inside part of the mountain? Be more specific.
Outside. I hit him with my sword and he got flung into it.
Ow.
It's very funny.
I've got too much stuff.
Okay,
Seesaw. I cannot pick up this block, and I'm so sad.
Are we going to have to light up part of the outside of the mountain?
If yes, but I don't want to really until I get powdered snow. 'Cause I'm pretty sure powdered snow does not melt in torchlight. That does also make the mountain even more lethal, yes.
Do I have any bone meal?
Because if we don't light up the mountain, it is going to be such a risk.
Like, it's not actually that bad, to be honest. It's
That's what you say,
more-
but we've not completely filled in the mountain with light yet.
Yes. But then they'll be on the outside,
is
not the
far too
inside. And we
tall.
don't have to go on the outside when it's done.
I should have put the roof on first.
Oops.
that is significantly too tall. let's okay, let's try this one again. We'll put the roof on before we start doing this.
This is why I said build them instead of grow them.
Yeah, but it's a lot of effort.
I'm pretty sure that if you grow them, they will also just grow through whatever's above them.
Will they?
Typically.
They do in the nether, at least.
Oh.
I kind of succeeded at my Spanish test, by the way.
Congratulations.
Are you fluent now?
No. I missed like 5 words,
How dare you? You betrayed me.
Donde está la
and therefore
biblioteca?
did not 100% succeed at it. So I have to attend like an after-school thing to 100% succeed at it. And I need to
Boy,
100%
get that.
succeed at it to be able to continue.
Get that scholarliness. my dude.
Scoliosis?
Not
Ooh,
scoliosis, scholarly.
Get that scoliosis.
Get that
No, thank
scoliosis.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
not like scoliosis.
He said he likes curves while I got scoliosis.
Hey, Shrinebird.
Hey,
you see
Healy.
where I'm?
I'm
You see
sorry.
where I'm standing?
I do.
I
I took
apologize.
damage, and I was like, where did this damage come
Thank you
from?
for your report.
Do you see what's behind me?
No, the water?
A big gap. So tell me, where the fuck did the baby zombie just come from?
The baby zombie came from inside your heart. It's
He
like
was with you all along.
yeah, it's like what's Silent Hill?
Your sins manifested the zombie or something.
Mhm.
I've never played Silent Hill. I just know of it, and I know of the thickness that is Pyramid Head.
Ooh, we love Pyramid Head.
I think the funniest part about one of the Dead by Daylight patches is they gave Pyramid Head his ass back because
Yes.
they removed it at one point. It's very funny.
He is only in most of the Silent Hill content for marketing, but you know what? I'm not going to complain
Oh yeah,
about it.
Oh, I have tea
This
and
is
candy, but I'm
take
not
the
gonna eat the
cardinal.
candy.
not. I'm thinking of making some pancakes. Oh wait, can't make pancakes. I used all my eggs last night on Peruvian fried rice.
Ooh,
Buy some more eggs.
I don't want to go to the store right now.
Go to the store right now.
immediately I go to the store.
All right, 1 second.
You can make pancakes. Brian can't.
Be right
That's true,
back, chat.
I can't. Take us on a trip to the store.
IRL vlogging.
Yeah. We have eggs, we just haven't got any flour right now.
Because it's still got
You
weevils in
threw
it.
out the infested one.
I got rid of the infested flour.
Sure you did.
I did.
You better
Sure.
have.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry, the what?
I had
The
weevils in
infested
my
flour.
Oh.
Well, no, my
what-
dad had weevils in his flour, which was in the house. That
Oh
I
yeah,
live
the
in.
flour that was
Yeah.
infested. I
Therefore
forgot-
named the infested flower.
I forgot about that. It's awful. So
Yep.
I can't believe it got that bad. I'll be honest.
Listen,
How dare
I
you
don't.
keep
It's
flour
fine.
that
It's
long?
fine. It's fine. As
Not
long
fine.
as it's gone, it's fine.
Not fine.
My somehow
Inexcusable.
you're right. My friend had a fly infestation in his apartment for a while, and he's like, "Yeah, we can't find the source of it." And then I look around, I'm like, "You have like a bag of just rice here on the floor, like a multi-pound bag of rice."
oh,
And I'm like, "Do you think this might be the problem?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Sure." How long has this been here?
Why would you put your bag of
Yeah,
rice on the floor?
I have
What?
no idea. I think it was like something to do with they didn't have the storage space for it. I'm like, then why'd you buy it this big? And it's like, because then we could save money. And I'm like, yes, but now it's probably infested with flies. So yeah, that was an experience going to their apartment that day.
hmm. See, at least we're reasonably clean. We just don't know where the weevils came from.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair. Like,
Rice. Not rice. Flour.
well, they probably didn't come from the flour.
They
They
came
probably
from
just
the
got...
flour.
Okay, I guess they came from the flour.
Sure.
Never mind.
It came from the flour.
I've been corrected. But I was gonna say, like, it's probably a similar situation of, yeah, they probably just infested it at some point you didn't realize. Like,
Yeah.
similar has happened to me in that, like, oh, my family had, I guess, I don't know, I guess, like, yeah, probably rice or something. And then we, at one point, looked at it and, like, oh, that rice is moving. It's just kind of concerning and super gross.
Yeah.
It did get thrown out immediately, though, unlike your flour,
Well, yeah. We got round to it eventually.
eventually.
Your infested flowers sat infested.
Days.
How do you feel about the tree?
It's a good tree. I enjoy it.
But I don't know if I want to make custom trees for this or not. I think it would look amazing to flank this building with some custom trees, but I also do not want to do that.
Can't wait for Child to see room. Me too.
much
I'm sure
texture.
you will enjoy it. I hope you
Would
will
you like
enjoy
me
it.
to do another one? I don't.
Yes,
I
if
don't
you
have
would
any
like.
more vines. Do you have any more vines?
There should be some in the chest in the other dome. I put some in there earlier. Grab whatever you like from there. Whoops.
I'll be honest, I thought this would be a lot easier to build these mountains because I had all the stone from the pit.
Alas.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of run low on stone. By
Make
low, I
a
mean like
cobble generator.
I don't want to make you one of those. It's so much effort.
We have an absolute shit ton
You're
of stone
building
here.
a mountain, chemist.
Yes, but the mountain I already had the materials for.
Well,
I don't have.
obviously not anymore.
Well, I have like some of it. I can do this for a little while longer. Like I'm not gonna be able to finish the mountainsides, but I can do most of it.
I've almost completely lit up one of your mountain paths.
Thank you. I really appreciate it because I was not gonna do it. I
No
probably was.
problem.
I probably would have eventually, but it wasn't gonna be for a while.
It would have taken a long time for you to get to this.
Yes, it would have. I would have definitely avoided it. Thing is, it does severely hinder my what's it called? My slime farm, because that already was not a fast farm.
Does it not being lit up hinder your slime farm, or being lit up hinder your slime farm?
Not being lit up. The fact that I'm building this mountain is severely ruining the rates of the slime farm.
Well, that's why I'm here. Lighting up your mountains. Fixing all of the spawning that you messed up.
Thanks. Fixing all the issues I caused in the server. Luckily,
We
though,
might
there
be mean
isn't.
to each other sometimes, but we'll still help each other out.
I'm the problem child of the server, being like 24.
Sometimes it's Shrine that has to deal with our shit. Sometimes it's me.
Ah,
Not
great.
very often Chemist that has to deal with it, though.
No, I cause the problems. I
Yeah.
wake up and I cause problems on purpose.
And it's sometimes Hear Me that finds the problems.
It's usually human.
Yeah. Most of the times it's Hear Me that finds them.
I am sorry. Killed them twice.
It's not that you killed me, it's just I died as a result of your tomfoolery.
A few actions.
Your actions have caused my death. Yes. So
I
it's
am
not.
the skeleton in your closet.
They've said that we're both problem children.
Hmm. What else can we add to this?
Dare you? I am building a mountain and you are knocking me off. Stop biting me. I don't like
still
I
think-
don't like the noises you make.
That netherrack gold would be good to add, if you can find some.
Oh boy, I can't wait to add some netherite blocks to my base. That'll be great.
Yeah, just loose nether, right? Some shrooms.
Everywhere.
It is kind of sad that netherite blocks look so good. Like, I kind of wish they looked worse.
That is true. They
It's
would be
like,
so
oh,
good
That
to
you're
build
not
if you
that
could.
tempted to grind it all and use it as building block.
Yeah. It just looks so good. And I'd be like, yeah, I want some cool netherite trim. And yeah, no, I'm never gonna make a netherite trim. And that saddens me. Stop biting me.
Well, if you have enough free time, you might end up doing it.
Mate, this is what I'm doing in my free time.
Yeah.
I obviously don't have enough to do this. Oh no.
It does
Oh,
look pretty
I need more
cool.
scaffolding.
Oh, I nearly died to that one.
Kinda wish I had a bit more nether brick. That would be nice.
Why don't I carry a bed with me anymore? I used to.
Because you're busy building mountains and can't sleep.
Well, usually what I would do when I was building my other mega bases, I would just carry a bed on me at all times. And then when it became night, I would just go to bed.
Like a normal person.
Yes, but the not normal part is I was usually like however many blocks in the air on like the edge of a massive tower or something. It's like, all right, time to sleep.
Good night,
The worst part
everybody.
Good night.
Pray
Also,
that I don't roll over in my sleep.
Ooh boy, I'm having a rough dream tonight. Like the
Guess
worst part was definitely like breaking the bed and then accidentally throwing it off the edge as I did so. Because then it's just like, oh great. Now I either have to go and get that and attempt to fly back up here, or I have to just ignore it and deal with the phantoms in the coming nights. Stop biting me!
You want me to get you a bed?
No, it's fine. Oh my god, it's thundering.
Because I can get you a bed.
No, it's fine. I am way too high up this mountain.
He's way too high.
I'm way too high. That's why I built mountains.
I might
Oh,
use-
Shrine, isn't this like the end of your 3 hours? It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put in this faux portal frame, then I will have to leave. I think.
Where are you going?
I have personal business, Narrows.
Mm.
Stop indulging in my personal business.
Stay out of my personal
So
business.
you're getting drunk?
Pardon?
What?
What did you say?
Am I getting what?
Would you like to know?
I would like to know, personally. I don't know what was said, but it didn't sound right, I'll be honest.
None of you will never know. Unless
I-
you look at the pod.
I'm not looking at the bot, I don't look at what I do. I don't want to hear my voice. That's for other people to do.
Oh, I have candy. And a cup of tea.
Yay.
I have a cup of herbal tea right now.
I have a cup of Earl Grey. As usual.
I have an empty coffee cup.
Earl Grey. How old are you?
Fun.
80 years old? Hello.
Earl Grey is relatively high in caffeine as well, isn't it? Like, you're 9 hours ahead of me? Isn't it like 6 p.m. for you?
Don't question my caffeine intake.
You're a grown boy. You need enough. You need to stay off the caffeine to get even taller than you are.
Maybe not. Doesn't need any more of that.
I've already forgotten them like twice. The fact that
What's
I have
the safest place around here?
caffeine, not
Shrine.
caffeine.
The safest
What's-
place.
Ew.
So I can log off because I gotta go.
Anywhere inside really, I think. Is probably fine.
I'm gonna go to
If
your
somebody
portal
really
room.
dedicated turns the volume up on the VOD really high, they'll just hear me swearing like every 10 seconds.
Mate, I'm definitely not picking it up at all.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's why you have to check my VOD.
Oh, your VOD.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, let's look at
and you have to turn it up really, really high because I'm like muttering swear words all the time.
Aren't we
There
all?
go. At all
I don't know.
times.
Can't hear you.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye,
Oh,
Henny.
come on. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, of course, magic
No.
and his death.
God.
Alright, there we go. We have a faux portal tunnel here, which I think looks
You
quite cute.
What the hell?
F, by the way.
Thanks.
Alright. I'll probably
Ah, floating piece of scaffolding.
I'll probably finish the dome off stream just to get the top part on, but we'll maybe add a few more bits and pieces here next time, and then we'll actually introduce the boy to it.
Ooh, the boy.
The
This
boy.
is the Christian stream that definitely never swears.
And maybe we'll get another boy. We'll see.
Oh my god. I should have slept. I was next to a bed. I should have just slept.
That's a floating piece of scaffolding.
Yeah, that happens. They don't actually exist. Don't worry about it.
That's not real.
Alright. Come on.
Oh, it's just a hallucination.
Third death on the server.
Alright, well,
How many deaths do I have?
look, I want to see how many deaths I have actually. Probably quite a lot.
I don't think I have a lot. Number of deaths? 5.
Games quit 153. Deaths. Where's deaths?
Number of deaths. Scroll all the way down and you'll see
Number
it.
of deaths. 31. It's not too bad.
I have 5 and Chemist has 3.
Well, I also have to be on here for like technical stuff, so.
Yeah.
And I have been on here since the start.
How
of the
many
server.
games have you
What's it
quit?
under?
I've quit. Where's it gone? 153.
I have 103.
Ooh.
What's it under? Player deaths?
Number of deaths or something.
Oh, number of deaths. Alright, I have
All the way
4.
down.
Alright, I'm gonna
You're
sign off
one
and head
less
out because I need to leave.
See you around.
Bye bye. Have fun.
You're fine.
Hello everyone. It's a good stream. Hope to see you next time. Hell yeah. Hopefully you'll be around again, and we will finish off that setup. I probably would have finished it off today, except that I had stuff. I have stuff to go and do in the real world, so I have to go do that. Sadly, as much as I would love to continue playing Minecraft, I do have other things to do, unfortunately. But I will see you again. I'll be back on Tuesday. But I'm not sure what we're doing. Maybe we'll be doing a group game stream with some of my friends, or either that or Spiritfarer. But we'll be back with this on Saturday again. Same time as always, hopefully. Unless something comes up, but hopefully it won't. But I'll be back then. And we'll finish off the build, which should be fun. I think it's coming along quite well actually, so I'm a little pleased with it. So we'll see you all then. The real world. What's that? Ugh, imagine having to be in the real world. I hate that. Hate that shit. No, it's not too bad. It's just kind of annoying that it happens like right in the middle of my stream, but you know how it is. Play a game with you. If you are around, hear me. As always, everyone is invited to game night. Every one of my friend squad is invited to game night. So that's if people are around. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But and I want to show it off because I made it last night. But if I switch back to the screen, look, I got a little thing. Look, watch it. I made that the other night. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's everything. Are we friends? Are we? Unless you've decided we aren't suddenly. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Bye everybody. Oh, actually, we should raid Magic Chemist because I think he's still. Is he actually live or is he just vibing? I don't know. Let me check. He is live. Actually, let's raid Narrows. We always raid Magic Chemist. Let's raid Narrows this time. Oh my gosh, my eyes. They're watering a lot. I think it's like the bright lights, because when it's during the day, I have to have like all my lights on. So, all right, we're gonna go raid Narrows. Hope you have a good night, afternoon. I always think it's night because I end stream usually at night, but it's afternoon. Good night. Bye 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 bye. Go join the raid if you can. Bye.